is the Twitchcon 2023. This was Twitchcon last year, by the way, as a brief reminder of what Twitchcon was last year. And that was it. That was Twitchcon. Yeah. We had people over here, and then we all, like, drove over to Twitchcon, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I took less videos this year. That's fine. I was like, happy 6 a.m. because we had to take a road trip to get there. Yep. Nope. And California was terrible. And this is one of the first things you're going to see here is that I'm going to show off a badge. Actually, before we even get to that, can I show you last year's video? Let's show a couple of videos to kind of like build into what we're going to be talking about with TwitchCon, because there is a lot to talk about with TwitchCon. So I'm going to do Mega Snoop TwitchCon. There's at least a couple of those. What about Spider-Man? Like, what you gonna talk about for it? Is there another film coming out? There was a new video game that released on Friday. So we'll look at that. So anyway, this is from last year. I thought this was a really good video. Honestly, I wish I could make more videos like this because I thought this video was great. So if you haven't seen this, it's a good video. Where you can overlook all... I know Elon could have, Elon Musk could have, right? Adam, thank you for the 50 bits. I wonder how many of your predictions from your video were right. We're gonna get to that. Thanks, appreciate it. Hold on. gotta go to TwitchCon. I love TwitchCon. We gotta make TwitchCon real. Anyway, this is from last year. All the problems and faults of Twitch, as long as they give you free stuff.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Now that I'm back from TwitchCon,
Who wants
I got
a
myself
t-shirt?
some nice souvenirs, such as these lovely t-shirts. I love these. I sat on the floor at the Dream SMP panel at TwitchCon 2022. I lost my virginity at TwitchCon 2022. I survived the Lenovo foam pit at TwitchCon 2022. We got some classics, such as I lost my virginity at TwitchCon 2022. And I didn't get roofied at TwitchCon 2022. Whoops, I didn't mean to, like, speed it up, but yeah, I didn't get roofied at TwitchCon 2022. As a TwitchCon attendee, the first thing you're absolutely going to notice is the smell. But I'll say Twitch was smart about it this year, and one of the sponsors was actually a cologne company. And they put a free sample in the goodie bag for every single This was attendee. last year. Yeah, that was a year ago. What did that even say? Hold on. Free sample in the goodie bag for every single attendee. I need to be known that I had to dig this out of the garbage in order to record this bit for the video. That's true, I did do that. Even if nobody ended up using it. Rolling up to TwitchCon after not showering for 3 years. Bro, there are homies that do that, I swear. Did it smell good? I don't remember. That was a year ago. Who knows, man? Who knows? Swag bag or goodie bag you got was basically just a bag full of advertisements anyway. There was already a lot of drama surrounding Twitch before the event, and a lot of people were there just to kind of see what drama might unfold during the event as well. And I will say for sure there was definitely some. We'll never forget the foam pit incident of 2022.
All about safety here at the Lenovo Legion booth.
All about safety here. And to answer your guys' questions, no, there was no foam pit. Matter of fact, there was like no incident. There was like nothing. It was boring. Not in a sense, okay, listen, I don't want bad things to happen, right? But like nothing happened. Not even good things. Just nothing happened. There was nothing worth talking about. Nothing. Okay, I wouldn't say nothing. They did announce like be able to stream from different like You can now multi-stream. Like if I wanted to stream this on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now, I can. I'm not going to, but I can. It's not going to break your contract anymore. So that's a W. And I mean, like as far as incidents go, there was a vague shooting threat that nobody took seriously. And Aiden Ross snuck in and promptly got kicked out. And that was it. And that wasn't even big. Like it was like 2 seconds, and like nobody talked about it. But the biggest game remove has to be when Twitch made a grand statement about their lax health restrictions before the con started, and after minor backlash, then went back on it and decided to enforce a mask mandate as well as negative COVID tests for every attendee. But once the con started, they just ignored that.
Shut the fuck about your mask.
I mean, yes, technically there was a mask mandate, but if you look at any picture that was taken, nobody cared. And let's talk about this. Oh yeah, actually, fun fact. Let me go through these pictures real quick because again, this was last year. I met both of these people. Only one of them said hi to me though. The other one stared at her phone while her bodyguard got mad at me. That's I didn't meet that guy. Carl Jacobs wasn't even there. Fun fact, this year, Carl Jacobs was in Tampa Bay, Florida for the Buccaneers game. Instead of at TwitchCon. Look at any picture that was taken, nobody cared. And let's talk about
and I met XQC as well. XQC was,
the structure of the convention as well. It was mostly well organized as far as coordination goes, until you realize they put one of their largest
Carl made the right
anticipated events
choice.
into one of their smaller rooms, and then didn't even provide a chair for the guy whose name was on the event.
Oh yeah, Dream was there as well. I never saw Dream, not even once. But Alexander Lionheart saw Dream. On his last night there, Alex was in the hotel staying with Michael and decided to, he had to leave to come get us. And so he gets in the elevator, and the only other person in the elevator door dings open. One person standing in the elevator all alone, and it's Dream. And Alex kind of just shuffles in and goes, "Hey, you're Dream, right?" And he goes, "Yeah." And Alex goes, "Cool." And that was it. That was the whole story. That was it. Oh, that was so cool.
How you guys all doing today?
Good.
That's like Gordon
Good.
Ramsay walking into one of his restaurants and then being denied service. Ooh. And I'm not even sure what their consistent message over the weekend was. They had a panel on Saturday revolving around parasocial relationships. And then they had another one the exact same afternoon called Fostering Meaningful Connections with Your Viewers. Can I have some clarification, please? Am I allowed to hit on my viewers or not? But as a whole, you can tell the event is made to
True.
cater to partners and affiliates. It's literally a business conference. Panels are made to motivate streamers to work harder and put in more hours. That way
That's still true. It's basically a business conference. The entire show floor is advertisements. It is. It is.
they can make more money and the company can make more money. And then bringing in outside companies where they sell spots on their floor
Make sure to come back tomorrow to the Lenovo Legion booth.
to be able to advertise themselves to the investors.
What's up? I'm Knox Weir with Uncanny GG. I'm here with Mega Snoop.
Like, how
I'm
do
just
people
stated,
not
I'm like,
see
huh?
exactly what's going
Huh?
on here? Not to mention the partner perks are the equivalent of a pizza party in the office.
One small pizza for all of us.
Twitch cuts your pay, but don't worry because they're still showing their appreciation by providing you free pasta and beers.
They didn't provide me beers this year. Twitch didn't give me alcohol. They're giving me less and less every year, but I'm going to get to that.
And then we have networking. The Twitch Partner Lounge itself is a who's who of cultivated community.
Oh, also, I love this because, again, I posted this in 2022, right? This was a year ago, 2022. Twitch partner, Twitch partner, Twitch partner, Twitch partner, XQC for some reason, Twitch partner, Twitch partner. And it is absolutely, like, high key, the most realist thing I ever tweeted because it 100% is true. Like, everybody sees XQC. You think it's cool to see XQC because you're like, bro, that's one of the biggest streamers on the platform, right? He is everywhere. Everybody sees him. I mean that. Everybody sees him. He doesn't get chauffeured around with bodyguards. He doesn't go the back ways. He walks right in the front door. He walks right into the areas everybody's in, and everybody stops him being like, "Oh my god, it's XQC!" And he goes, "Thanks." You don't know who XQC is? That's all right. For context, XQC, literally like the largest creator on Twitch. 11, almost 12 million followers. I don't think he's live right now, but when he is live, he gets a lot of viewers. He's usually the #1 streamer on Twitch when he is live. If you go to browse, you go to live channels, and you sort by views highest to lowest, he would be above this guy right now, who is at 38,000 viewers. He'd be above him by near double. That's who XQC is. Just so you know. If you're curious, the emphasis on who this guy is, largest streamer on the platform, has no security, and everyone's walking up to him taking pictures all the time because he's just in the middle of nowhere. Like, not like Quackity, Amesy, Carl Jacobs, Dream, Disguised Toast, whoever else you follow, they all are just like being chauffeured through the back ways. Even Smirky, believe it or not, Michael was chauffeured through the back ways this year because he's an ambassador. XQC, biggest streamer on the platform, walks the showroom floor, just chills. So that's where I found him. As I ran upstairs to use the bathroom, and like on my way up there, I was like, "Oh hey, it's XQC," and he was like by himself, and I was like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, man." That was it. That's what that's what that was. So anyway, this is like the truest thing I've ever posted. Yeah, I don't really watch XQC, but I'm familiar with them, right?
It's an
Everybody's familiar with them.
perspective to see dozens of people around you and not even recognize a single one of them.
Who are you?
Who are ya?
But then you take 2 seconds to look outside your own bubble and realize that they have their own community.
Thanks,
that they built up.
thanks,
And there
yeah,
are
man.
people out there
Yep,
that
that's him.
adore those content creators to death. Like you're three.
If I would have redone that video or this video, I would have taken out this chicken part. I don't know. I didn't have footage for this part.
Those
So,
content
I got a thing of a chicken.
creators to death.
Yeah, nice Realm Royale. I don't know. I was just like, I needed footage.
Like you're three.
Also, this is a very ironic post as well because here's me, here's Ifa, and then right behind us, this, if you don't know who this is, I'm sure you will probably recognize this person as soon as I bring this up, right? Have you ever heard of this song? That's who that is. Okay, so you've never heard of E-Girls Are Ruining My Life? All right, anyway, well, if you've never heard of that, it's a very popular song from Corpse, and he used Emma, how do you say her last name? Emma Laverine? And he used Emma for the picture, and she's a known creator. She does her own thing as well. She's also a really big ball of anxiety, so when I met her that year, she was all like, oh, hey, thanks, nice to meet you. She was very kind about it. But that's why this part is ironic, because she is a very popular creator, and she's right there, and the person I reference isn't even her, so.
Like you're 3 feet away from that guy, and you may never even know who that guy is, but there's somebody out there that would be flipping.
You know her
out
from
if they were
Schlatt?
3 feet
Nice.
away from that guy. And you're just chilling next to him, and it's no big deal.
And
But when
she's
it
just
comes
right
down to
there.
it, you're gonna hear the things go wrong because when you have a large enough event, things are gonna go wrong.
Yeah, nobody
I don't
broke
think
their
I've heard of a
ankle in
single
this one either.
convention, large or small, where
Yeah, last year there was like the Lenovo pit where the girl broke her back, and the other one in Twitch Rivals where the girl busted her ankle. We didn't have anything like that. And again, God bless, nobody got hurt. But we didn't have anything good, like really cool happen either. I don't know.
something hasn't gone wrong somewhere. In this case, there were a couple larger things that went wrong.
That's not a
But
pocket
at least I
joke.
won't
That
have
was
to wear
Josh's
that
fault.
T-shirt this year. But none of this.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm sorry. I love this T-shirt. I helped a psychopath sneak into TwitchCon, which is funny because I'm gonna get to this as well. I'm gonna get to this. There was a year where somebody I know has snuck into TwitchCon, and it was kind of a big deal back then. This year, someone I know, not within my own friend group, but it was actually one of Carly's friends, walked into TwitchCon without a badge. Just walked in the front door, and she went, "Hey!" And he went, "Hey!" And she goes, "Where's your badge?" And he goes, "Huh? Oh, yeah, no, I don't have one." She goes, "How'd you get in?" He goes, "I just walked in." And we went, "Huh?" And we were at the front door. We watched him walk in. Where was the security? It was a big deal back then. Now they're just letting people walk in. You didn't have to try. You don't have to sneak. They just walked in. No badge. Just walked in. They weren't even looking. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy.
But none of this is to pull away from the connections and friendships
It's
that
Amesy.
TwitchCon is used for to bring people together.
I could have
I
went,
myself
you
got a
could have.
chance to meet Alex, and I love that guy. So
I saw Alex again. I didn't post the picture, but then Michael did, and then Twitch reposted it. And I went, well, okay, guess the cat's out of the bag. Whatever.
I'd say I guess it was a mild success. I got a lot of free stuff, and I met my favorite.
I didn't see the
YouTuber,
Food Beast competition.
Dream.
No,
But I
not
suppose
this
the
time.
best thing to come
Dream.
out of TwitchCon this year is the fact that we caught Keemstar in 4K trying to buy a piece of foam from the foam pit, and then being told no.
That was awesome.
And then Megan the Stallion twerked on Master Chief.
And nothing like that.
That was pretty cool.
Nothing like that happened this time either. Do you see how last year there was like a million memes for me to go off of, whether it was like the COVID restrictions or the Lenovo booth or the Dream panel or, the bad partner parks, XQC being seen everywhere, and there was, and like Master Cheeks, right? Like there was a million things that happened last year that you could go off of. Like nothing happened this year. Like nothing. Truthfully, nothing. You want to know something else that's ironic? I'm going to hit you with another bit of irony, right? So this video last year, whole year ago, got 2,500 views because it popped off a little bit right after TwitchCon and everyone was like, ooh, interesting. This follow-up video has 4,000 views. When I first uploaded this video, I'll hit you with the analytics because it's kind of funny. When I first uploaded this video, it got 300 because obviously my viewer base doesn't care, right? Like they like Toontown. It's not Toontown, they don't care. But as time went on, you could see like literally first 2 days, 204 views. First 2 days from my audience, 204 views. And just as time has gone on, people are curious about what was going to be in the new TwitchCon. And then literally, so this is right here. This bump happened as soon as TwitchCon tickets went on sale in July. And then this bump happened over the weekend, right? You can see whatever's a little left over of the bump as it comes down again. Because everyone wanted to know what to expect at TwitchCon 2023. So I think that's so funny that like, don't give up on a video just because it doesn't do well initially. It'll have its moment, all right? It'll have its moment. So, if you're anything like... And this is for this year. I mean, it was still 8 months ago, but this is the predictions for this year. If you're anything like me, then you live in a gamer house with 7 other people who let you know the moment that you woke up that TwitchCon is coming to Las Vegas. You guys live in a big house with like 8 other people, right? And you're all gamers, right? All of you guys, everybody show of hands. You all do that? I bet you all live in the same house right now. Everybody's just logged in on their phones, like chatting on their phones. But I bet you're all in the living room right now watching me on your giant TV in the living room, right? All of you guys live together. Of course. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got you guys. I know. I live alone. No, you don't. You live with all of these people. They're all your housemates. You all love each other. You guys have fun. Except for when somebody doesn't pay rent, you know? All of chat crammed into one house. Let's go. Guys, stop hogging the bathroom. Remember to flush the toilet, dudes. And there's just one of you guys who's like, I live in your walls, 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 I live in your walls. So, anyway. Matter of fact, I live in Las Vegas, so I actually knew it was going to... Hold on, I want to actually see what that said. Overthinking... Wait. Outthinking Twitch assumes that Twitch actually thinks. Oops, that was kind of backhanded. Las Vegas, so I actually knew it was going to be here before Twitch did. It's only a little
The one
ironic
guy
that
single-handedly
Twitch is coming to Vegas after
planning
the whole
it.
controversy regarding gambling issues, but in a way, it's seemingly appropriate since all of us gamble with whether or not our channel will be banned just from watching a single YouTube video or listening to a bit of music that might be considered copyright.
True.
Sometimes the servers just don't work and hitting go live is a roll of the dice. Looking over the FAQ, we see that they already have that Las Vegas mentality. What happens at TwitchCon?
Stays at TwitchCon.
Am I right, guys? And with the return of TwitchCon, let alone it being in Vegas, we can assume there's going to be a ton of
excuse me.
panels, parties, and events planned.
And there
It's
sure
probably
was. Guys, there was like, I'm not even kidding, there was like 5 or 6 parties Saturday night. And then like once one party ended, everyone was like, let's go to another party. And I was like, dude, I gotta go home. I'm tired. It's 11. I swear, Smirky was up until like 4 a.m. every day partying. Shout out that dude because I could never. I got old, guys. I got really old. Too early to be able to tell what any of those are, but that won't stop us from guessing. Here are some of my ideas. Dream will be performing his hit single Mask at Allegiant Stadium. Okay, so what's funny is there actually was like a Dream performance. Hold up. TwitchCon Dream. Is it performance? Performers? I don't know. I swear there was like they added something where he went up and did like a thing. Can I search this? Is this possible to search? This is this one. I don't know. I can't find it. I'm not even gonna. You know what? Wait. I can search creators, right? Who's coming? Dream. That guy. Okay, that's just his Twitch. That doesn't help me. Dude, also, bro is like streamed never. Videos. Past broadcast. Bro! Why is this the most popular creator? He doesn't stream! I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, he did do a performance. Not at Allegiant Stadium, but he did end up doing a performance on like the last day.
I suck his dick with a smile.
Why is a YouTuber at TwitchCon? Okay, I'm gonna break it to you. I really hate to do this to you. 1 month ago, 4 months ago, 6 months ago, he's uploaded 3 videos in 6 months.
I don't. Plumber's here and doing his work. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you being awake to let him in. Thank you. Raiders halftime show. The dude doesn't make content. He doesn't. There's no content here. Why is he still? I don't know. I'm done complaining about that. Anyway.
For hours at a time. Stare at his
He's a tweeter. I'm not gonna bring up his Twitter either. He doesn't tweet either.
nutsack while I hold.
The new Twitch Rivals Showdown, the hot dog eating contest.
They didn't do that. I'm disappointed.
There will be at least 2 interesting panels. A Twitch
I was
party
wrong.
featuring
I was wrong about that as well because there wasn't. There was like one interesting panel. I think the Jackbox panel was pretty good. That was about it.
Con party featuring 1 musician you've heard of and 1 musician you definitely haven't.
Actually, I don't think there was any musicians I heard of. I don't know who played at the TwitchCon party. Hold on. TwitchCon party. Sold out. TwitchCon party. What's it all about? Access to all Area 15, dueling axes. No, there was like no like live performance. They didn't even have anyone play music. Nope. I was wrong. They didn't have any performance. Because in years past they would always put on like a concert. Like it was Megan Thee Stallion last year. I remember when they brought in Logic. I remember one year when they brought in, I think it was one of those boy bands. It was like Sum 41 or something like that, or Simple Plan. They had somebody like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like they really just didn't bring in anyone.
Nadeshot comes to Vegas to gamble in the High Rollers room, not even knowing that TwitchCon is happening the same weekend.
Not happened. That didn't happen. Nadeshot stayed home. That's Blink 182. I actually don't remember. If you remember, awesome. I don't remember who it was, but they did go one time. High Roller, like Toontown, yeah. And this one's pretty funny.
And Las Vegas Sportsbook already have a pool running to see if XQC shows up at all.
He did, by the way, because everybody saw him. So there were definitely hour-long chunks of TwitchCon where I just walked around with nothing to do. Me too. I'm gonna get to that. I am, because oh my goodness, it was so boring. I hate to say it, but it was.
But those are just the planned events. If you can't find anything to do, you can simply cross the street to the When We Were Young concert, which is happening literally the same day.
I have a lot to say about that. Number one, I know many creators who did leave TwitchCon to go to When We Were Young. FaZe Dirty did. Shout out Curtis, my boy. I saw him during that weekend. He's a cool dude. He went to the When We Were Young concert instead of the last day of TwitchCon. And the traffic was abysmal. Abysmal, right? Because between TwitchCon and When We Were Young, and the fact that half of the streets were closed because they were doing construction for F1, you could go nowhere, right? Like, I'm not kidding. Let me bring up a map. I'm going to bring, not an actual map. This is a fake map, all right? This is the convention center. There was like street here, and then it would go down here, right? And then there was like a building here. That's where we were trying to go. This is the Win. This is the Win. It would be like a 20-minute walk, but we parked like a 20-minute like walk this way. All right? So we didn't want to walk to the I wanted to do red. Here we go. Red. We didn't want to walk to the Win, get plastered, and then have to walk back and then walk all the way back to get to our car, right? That seemed ridiculous. So what we were going to do is we were going to walk to the car and then drive to the Win. That's not a road. Drive to the Win so that when we got plastered, we could just go back to the car, right? Except for Noah, because he wasn't drinking. He was the one driving. However, this is a 20-minute walk. 20-minute walk. I'm not kidding when I said the drive from here to here was 1 hour. It took an hour to walk what would have been it took an hour to drive what would have been half an hour to walk. Stayed at the Win last year. The Win's nice, isn't it? The Win's nice. Wasn't that thing a scam? No. The very first one might have been, but they got it and they pulled through. So, yeah, traffic on the Strip is bad. It was so bad. Anyway, I digress. I just want to let you know how bad traffic was because these happened at the same time. And I did predict that. I predicted that to a T.
If you're lucky, the day after that, the Raiders will have a home game to add
They didn't, but there was F1 construction.
even more clutter. This will be the reason why you can't find hotels, parking, or a seat at any restaurant in all of Vegas short of the ghetto Denny's. And even that's a stretch. But a lot of people are going to be excited for this event, and heck, I am too. A chance to meet up with friends again, interact with members of the community, and even meet a streamer or two that's impacted your life in a big way. Just don't follow them back to their hotel room, guys. Seriously, don't. And
Because that's something that happened last year I didn't touch on, is like somebody got stalked back to their hotel room. As far as I know, that hasn't happened yet, but I haven't heard any other stories, right? Like there's always something that happens, but as far as I know, that hasn't happened. So
although some disasters are to be expected, as they have been over the years, I'm just excited to be along for the ride. The good, the bad, and the unexpected. Just don't expect a party at my house this year. We barely fit in here as it is. Oh,
also, I didn't have a party at my house. I had people over. Nerd Noah came and visited. I don't know if he's home yet. Ben Royko and his girlfriend Carly came to visit, and they were over. Ben was actually here last night. Carly stayed back at her hotel, but they were over here like 2 or 3 of the nights. And then, if anyone remembers G Omega, he came over for like 3 hours, but everyone was asleep. He just needed a place to crash. Good times.
so there's a Twitchcon in Paris too, but that's in like France. Nobody likes France.
Nobody likes France. Anyway, so, it was like 50-50 on predictions. But that brings us to this year, huh? Brings us to this year, and I have TwitchCon 2023 all queued up and ready to go for you guys. Oh, that's the wrong song. I didn't want to play that. I mean, not that I hate that song, but like, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for some ambient background music. Here we go. At the time, France didn't like France. Now, France never likes France. Why do you think they have so many like revolutions? Way too many. You know what I'm saying? Way too many. But you guys ready? Purple hair again. I always purple hair, man. Always purple hair. So this is this year. You ready to hear my stories? Thought I already followed your Instagram. Hey, you know what? If you're not following my Instagram, it's a great place to keep up with my day-to-day because I always like to post stories there. It's fun. It's interactive, and there's less Toontown there. So if you really like trying to connect with me off of Toontown, it's a great place to do it. So there you go. I'm ready. So this was on Thursday, ready for TwitchCon. This is the day you can go to pick up your badge. I had everything ready. I was ready to go. I was looking good. I was feeling good. And this was the night before. This had to have been the Wednesday, right? This had to be Wednesday night because this is when Ben and Carly first came into town. And they came on over and we had some drinks and Mario Party, and it was a good time. And I was not winning. I did not win any Mario Party. I think out of the 2 Mario Party games we played, Ben won one of them, and then Ben's girlfriend Carly won the other. So that was, I did not win Mario Party, and that's okay. Mario Party is a bonding experience. If you can survive Mario Party with your friends, then you really are good friends. 2 Carlys, yeah, they're spelled differently. So it's like Carly and Carly. I put Carlio. Pretend the O isn't there. I got robbed the first game. That was so funny. We kept stealing stars from Josh. It was so good. And then we all were trying to go for the sticker star that doesn't exist. So we all spammed the stickers until we got 999. It was awesome. Yeah, and then hey, your name's Carly as well. We got so many Carlys around here. What do you know? It's a popular name, I guess. It's a good name. So, but yeah, I was not winning. Brings us to the next day. We get down to the convention center. Like I say, we park like 20 minutes away because that's where parking is free. And we walked all the way down to the convention center, had to go around the building, and we get to badge pickup. And let me tell you, in years past, the affiliate line and the community line are usually really long, and the partner line goes pretty quick. Usually. All right? I'm going to get some visual references, all right? Here where all the little booths, where, all the little people are to give you your badges, they were kind of grouped up in like groups of 3 or 4 like this, right? And then you had like the exhibitor line, the partner line, the community line and the affiliate line, right? So this was like community, affiliate, partner, and then exhibitors and staff, exhibitor staff, right? There was like nobody in this line because exhibitors and staff basically got their badges beforehand so they could go in and set up. So like nobody in this line. When I got there, the partner line went about that long. That's where I was in line, right? Because they had like these little barricades here that they would always have, and you have to like go through the barricades and stuff like that. The affiliate also had absolutely no line. There was no line in affiliate. Community, also no line. There was no line in community. So when we get there, Noah and Carly go whoop, grab their badges, and then they stand right here and they look at me at the back of this line being all like, I'm not even kidding. This is literally the experience I had. Carly and Noah got their badges less than 60 seconds. I had to wait 20 minutes as a partner. As a partner. I should have just gone in as community. I should have been like, I'm an affiliate now. Because partner privilege is non-existent. I promise you, and this isn't coming from a place where I'm whining like, I'm a partner, I deserve more. No. This is coming from a place in years past that partners did have privilege, they were appreciated, and are no longer because they're not special anymore. There's too many partners, and I know why, and I'm going to get to that, but I'm going to be flat out with you right now. The reason why partners don't get this special treatment anymore, as from an understanding standpoint, is because there's so many of them now. When I first became a partner, and let me do new. When I first became a partner in 2016, right, there was like maybe 10,000 partners. And I was one of those cool 10,000, right? Fast forward to 2023, there are 75,000. So in the year 2016, they can give you a personalized t-shirt with your name on it, MG Snoop, right? The number 17, because I have that, and it's pretty cool. Because they didn't even have to make 10,000 of them, because, you know, out of the 10,000 there, maybe only like 2,000 to 4,000. Let's just go 2,000 to 4,000. We're actually going to TwitchCon, so they could actually do that. Now that there's 75,000, you've got somewhere closer to like 30,000 people going, and they can no longer do that. They can't, because it's not cost effective. They can't do that. They can't give away 30,000 free things. They just can't do it. So I understand why, but it still sucks, right? Still sucks. So anyway, that's why the partner line was the longest, because they just figured that there would be more affiliates and more community members to make that line longer, and so as a partner you feel more privileged being in the shorter line, but they gave all the lines the equal amount, so there was no like fast pass for being in the partner line, and if there just happen to be more partners, then you're going to be in a longer line. And so the partner line was the longest, and it sucked. So not only was it the longest, but in every line, this is true, in every line it was very hot, you were standing outside, there was no shade, and there was only one fan at the back of the line, right? That was it. No matter what line you were in. So even if the other ones did have people in it, right? You have your, this is like your one line, right? And this is, let's say that this is the front, right? And it goes like this, right? And you're in this really long line. There was like one fan right here. No shade, one fan. So glad I waited till after dark to get my badge. I was smart. Because it was hot and everybody felt it. Except for the affiliates who ran right through, had no line, got their badge, and then left, right? Like they did not have an issue. My entire job is to design entrances so that miserable experience doesn't happen. Well, last year in 2022, all of this happened inside. You didn't stand outside to wait in line. You standed inside to wait in line. It just made sense, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. There was enough room that you could go inside and wait inside. And the lines were inside. I don't know. So, finally get my badge, and guess what? They gave me a broken lanyard. Partner privilege doesn't exist. And you will see that time and time again as I go through this presentation today. They gave me a broken lanyard. The clip didn't clip. On one side I could go click, 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 click. On the other side it didn't clip at all. And so I had to I had to get a brand new lanyard. I actually came home and got a lanyard from home. I gave the broken one to Alex, and he just used it as like a one-ended lanyard. The disrespect, I know. High quality for the partners. Partners didn't get anything special. We had the same looking badge as everyone else. The only difference is that ours say partner, and everyone else's says like affiliate or community or something like that. I just said graphic design on the lanyard. It's, you know, well, the lanyard is the this part. It's the part that goes around your neck, right? So this part's the lanyard. This is the part that they gave me that was broken. The actual badge itself, you are right, is low quality. It's thin, it's papery, it's very plain. It's very, very, very plain. Graphic design is my passion. This is literally, the only reason mine looks a little bit better is because Noah signed it. That's it. It wasn't even like anyone popular. Noah signed it, so shout out Noah. Love that guy. But yeah, can I actually, do I get to it? I do. Okay, so we'll get there. They gave us a goodie bag as well, and I'm going to go through that goodie bag with you. The only reason that this is on the screen is because the one thing I can't show you from the goodie bag is the shoelaces that I got. And I thought the shoelaces were cool, and I needed new shoelaces for my shoes because of the fact that my shoelaces were getting dirty, because, hey, the whole shoe is dirty. I get it. But I decided to put the shoelaces on my shoes right then and there, and they're too short. I have too big of a foot. And I have heard the same sentiment from just about anybody who has a foot size that is like higher than medium. If you are medium or less, then the shoelaces fit your shoe. If you are higher than a medium, like if you're like, you know, a size 10 or higher, the shoelaces aren't going to fit your shoe. I couldn't keep it at this hole. I negated this hole and this hole, and now I tie my shoes all the way down here at the third hole. The third hole. Because that's where it fits. So my shoes slip off all the time now. Yeah, Amazon. We can afford tons of boxes for Prime shipping. Also, Amazon can't afford high quality lanyards for TwitchCon. Yeah, they don't care about Twitch. They don't. It's a tax write-off for them. But without further ado, I have a lot of stuff over here. You're gonna notice here. I'll bring up the camera for you guys. I put a lot of stuff on this here to go through and show what I got. Right? So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the goodie bag they gave me. This is the bag that everybody gets as a Twitch partner. I did not get a different bag. I got the same bag as everyone else. First and foremost, I got the shoelaces. That was probably the best thing I got. It's the best thing. I'm a woman's 10 4E width. I can't find a dress shoe to save my life. Oh, I bet. Oh, I can only imagine. All right, what else do we got? We've got Body Armor Flash IV. 1 free. Wow. Here's a coupon for 1 free Body Armor drink that you had to go outside to get. And I didn't use it because I never brought this with me to the convention. I got my goodie bag the day before the convention. I took it home. I never brought it with me, so I never used this. Screenshots, go for it. Doesn't do me any good. I can't use it anymore. It was only for that one booth. And it was basically like vitamin water. Alright, let's see what else we got. We've got a Dorito pin. Ooh, it's like a Dorito in the shape of a shopping cart, and it's a pin. Okay. It's still an advertisement. Hey, buy Doritos. Buy Doritos, guys. Buy Doritos. Look, we have a Dorito bin. Buy Doritos. Also, buy Body Armor drink, I guess. Actually, honestly, buy G Fuel Energy Code Megasnoop. The Doritos pen is solid. Honestly, I'll give them that. Doritos pen is solid. We also have the Super College Fair Amazon Prime pin. I don't even know if it's gonna like You can see it very well. There you go. Prime Super College Fair pin. I don't know who's gonna use this. I don't know. I don't think anyone cares. Why? just why? That's my favorite. Shut up, Adam. It's not. Why? Nobody's gonna use that. Oh, and we've got a keychain. You're not even gonna guess what the keychain is. I'm not even kidding. I would never put this on my keyring. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. The chevron keychain. Wow. I'm not gonna use this. Also, don't get gas from Chevron. It's 50 cents more expensive than everywhere else. Sorry. The chevron keychain, guys. What the? And then we have. I'll get to that. Trinketto, what's up? What's up? Thank you so much. 16 months. Ongoing love and support. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day.
Welcome home, streamer smile.
Thank you. Get some peels in chat for Trinketto. It's good to be home, even though I've literally been home. I didn't have to go anywhere for TwitchCon. It was here in Vegas, so we drove there and drove back. It was fine. I'd wear a Costco pin. Interesting. You get your gas at Costco. Hey, well, if that works for you, it works for you. You didn't even get the chevron keychain. Do you want this one? You don't want it, right? FanFest sucked, but they gave you a genuinely good bag with really good merch, right? It's only going downhill from here, guys. I'm sorry, I showed you the best ones already. This is probably the second to last best one. Or probably the last best one. This is a Honda car freshener. Don't drive a Honda? Oh well, here's a Honda air freshener. Does this smell good at least? What does it smell like? Good question. Oh, what the? Okay, maybe it was the bag smells bad. Yeah, the bag smells bad. This smells okay. Only okay. Okay, no, I don't. No. Sorry, no, that's gonna be a no for me, champ. All right, and the rest, I'm not even kidding, are just pure advertisements. This is just a piece of paper. Scan me about EndZone. Scan for what to expect from the EndZone booth. I have no idea what this is. Our headphones and monitors are designed for gamers and streamers, and we can't wait to show you what we've got in store. This year, our booth is more than a showcase. It's a player's paradise. What's the hype? Hands-on demos with our newest gaming gear, swag overload, and much more await when you visit the Sony EndZone booth. Okay. Alienware apparel. Visit the Alienware mobile gaming lounge. The what? Trade in this card to receive a raffle ticket. I guess I didn't get a raffle ticket, huh? DoorDash. Skip the line and get sweet merch. DoorDash members get Loot Cave Dash Pass line access. Okay, I'll give them that. I'm a partner, and I could just go into the partner store early, and so I didn't need like the Dash Pass to get there early. I could just go in. Also, it gives you a QR code, and you think it's gonna be something cool. If you scan that QR code, it just sends you straight to like the DoorDash app to make you sign up. It doesn't give you anything. That's literally what it is. That's it. That's it. It's like, here, become a door. It's an advertisement. That's what it is. And the last one. Escape from Tarkov with a promo code. I don't play Escape from Tarkov. I don't know what this promo code does. If you want it, it literally doesn't say what it is. I don't know. And that's it. That was everything. That was your goodie bag. And out of the goodie bag, I need you to understand, out of the goodie bag, most of this is advertisement. It's just advertisements. It's, hey, come check out our booth. It's not even an item to hold and use, like, you know, the keychain or a sticker. It is just cards of advertisements. And all of this, I'm sorry to say, all of this is going in the garbage. I don't need any of it. I don't want any of it. Twitchcon be like, money, money, money. And I totally get it. Again, from a business standpoint, you need sponsors to be able to provide you money so that you can actually run your convention. But can you put a little bit of effort though? Can you give us something actually we care about? TwitchCon didn't really do anything fun this year. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the first day. This is the goodie bag from when I picked up my badge. Do you at least get an hour in the ball pit? No, I didn't. All right, but yeah, this is a comparison of all my badges over the year, right? This is 2017 to 2018 to 2019 to 2022 to 2023. I can even bring up a better, higher resolution picture on my Twitter, because I did put it here as well. And you'll notice you'll notice a couple different differences, right? On my story, I go, it's not just me. Like, these got worse over the years. But here I'm all like, ooh, gotta collect them all. And then Twitch replies, that's a neat collection. And I was like, thanks, Twitch, right? Because I gotta be nice on Twitter. Because that's where they see. But no, they did. You guys are right. I didn't even have to point it out to you guys. They got more bland. And also, let me show you the difference, because I can just grab one of these. This is probably the last time it was good. Was this one? I want you to notice the difference in quality. Listen. This is like a genuine plastic. This is paper. This is cardboard. Firm plastic, cardboard. Yeah, this one has the nice wobble wobble. This one's so flimsy. You could just see how it's gone down over the years. And it's like, listen, some people say they like this middle one the best. Some people say they like the one on the left the best. This one, okay. This one was okay. It was still good quality. This one was okay. But you can just tell the past couple of years, cardboard. Just cardboard. And again, the reason why is because of the fact of cost efficiency. Back in these days, they had half as many people attending TwitchCon. Now that so many more people attend TwitchCon, they got to print twice as many badges, and it's a lot more cost efficient to print paper than it is this really high quality plastic, which is the same for the QR code. Back in the day, there's like a device in this badge that you would like put it up to something and it would scan. This has my like information in it to go ding. This is paper that they printed a QR code on because it's more cost effective, right? It's more cost effective. So yeah, it's not. Why is it orange? It's orange to show that I'm a 3-day pass. That's actually what the colors mean, is that the orange is a 3-day pass. They had like a blue or a green for like 1 days. So but that's to know how many days you're allowed to be in there. The second is the most basic. I kind of dig it. Well, I'll take any of the 3 on the left over the 2 on the right, because the 2 on the right just look like what they like shifted the word con over and made it smaller and then changed the color. It gets worse. It's gotten so much worse. Oh, it's gotten so much worse. So anyway, yeah, they've gotten a little bit worse over the years, right? Why do I end up joining things after they go through all the corporate soul sucking? Yeah, you gotta find things before they're cool. That's the problem. It looks like a kid counterfeited it. You probably could. You could, because of the fact that it doesn't have that extra layer of security in there where like the actual badge has like a chip in it. You could probably just print this at home. You could probably get somebody to like make one and then like go home and like print your own. You could. But actually, you don't even have to do that because you can just walk into the convention, apparently, because there's no security. You made a 2024 one? Did you? Did you put it somewhere? I'd love to see it. Tell me it's in, like... Tell me it's somewhere. I need to know. Oh, I see it. You put it in memes. Here we go. Twitch smiley face partner. I'd probably take this more because it actually has a smiley face. It's got a little bit of personality to it. Just a little bit of personality. Ugh, can't believe it. Anyway, moving right along. But this was the first night I was able to go in and I was able to see the partner stuff. And I'm going to do 2 things real quick. Not the partner stuff, the store. I could go into the store early. Nobody was in the convention. And this is like literally what the floor looked like. Because the partner shop was like on the convention floor as they were setting everything up. So I was just walking through while everything was still getting set up. It was kind of eerie. And I'm going to go grab those things and also use the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back, okay? And I'll show you what I got. Uh-oh. I went to wash my hands and our water is off. I gotta improvise. Hold on. Grabbing whatever's left of this bottle of water to wash my hands. Hold on. Put my headset somewhere, right? Ah, here it is. Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, our water is off because we have a plumber over to fix like one of the water pressures that we had. I had a water pressure issue with our refrigerator, and so he's gonna fix that. There's also a leak out in the front that he's fixing, and so I knew that. Josh told me that, and then I just forgot that we had to turn the water off. But anyway. Twitch shut off my water. Yeah, hey, by the way, the water's off. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. All right, let me show you the things I got. So I went to the partner store. Did I... yeah, I found Michael at the partner store. I'll leave this one up. Because before I show you what I got, let me tell you what he got. All right? While we were at the partner store, they had limited edition Twitch cowboy hats, right? They only made 250 of them. And nobody seems to have a picture of it for some reason. And they were $50 each, and I convinced Michael to buy one because he was on the fence about getting one or not. And I went, dude, you're the Twitch ambassador. It would look good on you. It's a great conversation piece. So I got him to get this hat right here. Actually, he got the white one instead of the black one. But let me tell you, it looks fabulous on him. Oh my god. It looks great. So that's what he got. And then he got a few other things as well. Yeah, and it makes sense because he's from Texas. So yeah, it makes sense. You can make that for like $10. Yeah, but it was limited edition. So when you bought it, it had a number inside that showed which number between 1 and 250 that it was. So just because you can make it for $10 doesn't mean you will make it for $10, and it's already there right in front of you, so just buy it. You know what I'm saying? I can put a number in my hat too. You bring up some good points, so that's it. You bring up some good points. I would pay $40 for a number. Hey, totally valid, totally valid. So I myself, I got something a little bit more practical. I got my limited edition t-shirt and sweater for this year, which isn't even like the conventional 2023 TwitchCon shirt, right? Because that one looks so plain. I don't even know if I could show you it. Is it like, hold on. TwitchCon merch 2023? Is there a way? Loot Cave, does it show? Will it show? Okay, some of it was decent, right? Like, you know, Wait, this is in Paris, isn't it? Because the croissant shirt. This is the Paris one. Vegas. Loot Cave. There we go. All right. Yeah, we had this. There's the cowboy hat. You know, there's some other stuff. It's not showing the commemorative stuff, which is too bad. Oh, no, this one was the commemorative. Here we go. This was the commemorative tee, by the way. Do you see how, like, I didn't want this? Do you see how, like, this isn't all... This is literally a black t-shirt with a logo on it. Why would I want that? It didn't look good. So instead... There was nothing on the back, by the way. No, there's not even in purple. No, it was just this. Boring. I know, right? So instead, I got this one. This says TwitchCon on it. And on the bottom, you know, we have the very lovely 3 triple hearts. Very nice. And they have a very nice, like, design on it, too. Like the bleed purple. But they're very metallic looking, right? So it's a very elegant, simple front. But then the back. Ooh, look at the back. Look at the metallic, almost balloon-like Twitch logo. And then this one actually says Las Vegas on it as well. So this is a better commemorative shirt than their actual commemorative shirt. It's a logo. They cost the same amount, by the way. They cost the same amount. This is just the shirt, though. This is the shirt. This is the hoodie I got. All right, I got the commemorative hoodie as well. Look at that. We've got the nice, lovely bleed purple, the Twitch logo, and then like the aces on the front there. Very nice, sleek design on the front, and then once again the back. Ooh. The quad aces in like a gold metallic, and again it says TwitchCon on the bottom. This one is really nice. I like this one, and it's soft on the inside. So nice, so nice. So that's what I got in lieu of P&G shirt, right? And then I got Carly something as well. I got Carly something very similar, nice, very pastel purple, with the same little 3 on the front. And then the very nice purple on the back. Not too big, not too like in your face, but it's a very, very nice shirt. Commemorative little sweatshirt. And it's, again, very soft on the inside. It's very cool. So those are the shirts I got. But that's not all that I bought from the Loot Cave. I had a $200 budget for myself. And this is true. I spent $199.40. $199.40. So I stayed in budget, and I bought one more thing. I'm going to show you what that thing is. Uno momento. I'm sure you guys have noticed it's a bit of a blank spot here. Right? But too blank, that's what I'm saying. So, Twitch LED glitch wall light. Now, this cost me a little too much money. Just a little too much. But it does look gorgeous. This, and it's a decent size. Look at the size of my head. Larger than my head. Bro, dude, don't do that move. Sorry. Way to stick to your budget. Yep, and I got some pretty nice stuff. It lights up. I think I have an open outlet right here. Probably. Maybe. Oh, it's a USB. Find a USB. You know what? I could probably just plug it into my computer. Huh. You're right. My computer has USBs. Alright. Which way? This way? Ooh. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. And it can, you know, it can get a little less bright if you're just trying to, because now it just kind of fills up. Or you can have it like really bright. It can go bright, but for the most part, I'll probably just keep it like this because it lights up, you know? Ooh. It just fills in that white, and I think that's nice. Need the eclipse glasses for that one, right? But that's what I got, and I figured that would fill the hole in the wall until we get a key light, so. Hopefully the brightness won't keep her awake. Nah, we turn everything off while she's sleeping, and when I turn it on, she's way over here, and she's got her mask on. She can't. She'll be fine. It's all good. Ooh. Moving right along, though. That was my adventure in the Loot Cave when we went early for partner night. And then at this point, Michael and I were going to go to the Twitch partner party, which was not at the convention center. Last year it was at the convention center. This year it was at a different place down near the Link Promenade. So it's like right in the heart of the Las Vegas Strip. It was like this bowling place that had like drinks and stuff. And we took the Loop. If you don't know what the Loop is, it's one of the few things Elon Musk did right, but I don't think Elon Musk did it. It was just something that they did with Tesla, where you go underground, and I'm sure maybe you've heard of this, and they have Teslas that drive through tunnels to take you from place to place so you can avoid traffic. And it only costs less than $5 to do it. Steal it. It's kind of hard to get it out because these are encased in a loop. The reason why it's called a loop is because you don't hit any traffic. You just go through a loop underground. It's hard to get them out of that loop. I don't know how they got them in the loop in the first place. They must have built the car in the loop. But it was a pretty neat experience, like driving underground, or having this guy drive us underground, that is. So it's a train? No, it's a Tesla. It's a car. I'm in a car. It's a vehicle, but it's an underground tunnel, and they drive in a circle in the underground tunnel, right? And they all keep going. They all keep going this way. And then so at each stop, the Teslas park, and then you just go into a Tesla. You don't have to like summon it or call it. It's just you get into the Tesla, and then the Tesla gets back on the track and drives to the part of the loop, drops you off, waits for somebody else to get on, gets back on the loop, drives to the next spot, gets off. You could think of it as a subway, but instead of like trying to catch it as it drives up, usually there's just a bunch of Teslas already parked there and you just hop in. So like, you're thinking subway because of the fact that it's a loop and you hop on and you get off at whatever stop you want. But you have to think that there's literally cars that just sit at every stop. You don't have to wait for the cars to come up. You just come in and you get in the car and say, I want to go to this stop. And then the car gets on the loop and it drives to that spot and then it parks and you get out and then they sit there for somebody else to get on. Have you seen videos of the traffic jams? I was in the traffic jams, homie. I don't gotta see videos. I was in them. Why do you think we were taking the loop? I was in them. But yeah, we ended up going to the partner party. Michael saw everybody. Michael knows everybody. Guys, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Michael is popular. I don't care how many viewers I get versus how many viewers he gets, or whatever, how many, YouTube videos I make versus how many YouTube videos he makes. Everybody knows him. Nobody knows me. So I sit with my burgers and my fries in the corner. I eat my burgers and fries, and Michael gets stopped by like 50 people being like, Smirky, I love you. Congrats on Ambassador. And I'm like, bro, free food, right? I'm just eating my food, man. I'm not really a party goer anyway. As far as party goes, I like to sit in like a corner and eat my free food and just be there and like talk to one or two people I know rather than commingling with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not my scene. At the party, do I go past the party here? And it was delicious. It was. This is actually Michael right here. I ate all my food before he barely touched his. You want to know why? Because as soon as we sat down, he stood back up to go say hi to 8 other people. And Josh, that's mean. Don't say that out loud. I ate all my food before he even got to his because he was so busy talking to everybody. So spotting you is like a cryptid sighting? No, I just don't commingle. I sit there. I did see people I know. I saw FaZe Dirty, so I excused myself to go over and say, hey, Curtis, nice to see you, bro. Let's go. And I gave him a fist bump, and we chatted for a minute, and then and then I went back to hang out with Michael. I also saw Meowdlin, if you guys know Meowdlin. She was also at that partner party, so I went, oh my god, nice to see you. And she's like, oh my god, where's the missus? I'm like, she's not a partner, so obviously she can't be here. And she's like, well, I gotta meet her. Even though I don't think she remembers that she met Carly last year. But it's like, you know, when you meet somebody, like you meet your friend's significant other that they've been dating for a month, you don't like put a whole lot of value in it. Because you're like, okay, well, is this just the girl of the month, or is this like, you know? But like when you've been dating for a year and now Carly and I live together, she's like, okay, I need to like re-meet her so that, you know, like I can actually like know her. But yeah, so I saw her there and I gave her a hug. There was like a few other people there. Was there anyone that stood? I saw Ifa. I met Swifter. Swifter was cool. Swifter was a big Call of Duty guy for a long time and did a lot of the, he's actually, can you do the Swift Rage? That guy. I met that guy. That is him, right? It's so blurry, you can't even tell. That's his emote though, is Swifter, and so he's been streaming and doing the Call of Duty stuff for a long time. Long time. So and they also had chicken tenders. Although here's the biggest rip, alright? So the food, pretty good. You saw burgers, you saw French fries, you see chicken tenders. I'll tell you what they didn't have. Good alcohol. Because I went up to the bar and I said, hey, can I get a vodka cranberry? And you know what the guy at the bar said?
We do beer and wine only.
And I went, huh? You don't got anything good? Beer and wine only? And I know that was a conscious decision they made, because at every bar behind them, they had all their mixed drinks, right? They had all of their scotches and their vodkas and their gins. They had all that, and I wasn't allowed any of it. I couldn't have my fruity drinks. I couldn't. The two worst kinds of alcohol. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's a box you tick on the event planning form. I hate that. That's so gross. Beer and wine only. It's gross. So you know what I did? After I had my first beer and said, this is disgusting. I started ordering these. Because apparently they'll make these for you. A Shirley Temple. However, it is also non-alcoholic. I would rather have a non-alcoholic delicious beverage than have a beer, because the beer was gross. But I had like 5 of these and I was like, I'm not really feeling it, and it's because again it's non-alcoholic. But I would much rather have that because they're delicious, they're good. Give me a fruity drink that tastes good, whether there's alcohol in it or not. The beers were just not good though. I don't want to drink cat piss. Why am I'm not there to drink cat piss. Buyouts have all sorts of packages. That's the cheapest one. There you go with Twitch being cheap again. There you go. Twitch cutting a lot of corners this year. Never had one. It's pretty good. Next time you're at a bar, order a Shirley Temple. They won't even card you. They'll just make it for you. And it's delicious. It is really delicious. I heart Twitch. We bleed purple around here. We bleed purple. So, sorry, moving right along. What do we got next? Oh yeah, we were bowling. So I threw one and then Michael threw one. I think I knocked down 7 pins and he knocked down 4. It's not a contest, but we each took our turns bowling. I wonder if I even like have Michael's video, because I think he took it on his. And I don't think I have that because I don't think he saved it. So I can't show you his video, but I'll show you my video.
All right, go get him, champ.
I bowl a mean 120. Look at the form. Look at the form.
It was decent. Wasn't all of them, but it wasn't none of them. That's right.
You can tell I have fun, right? Like, I have fun. Did I miss? I didn't. I knocked down like 6 of them. It wasn't like a strike, but it was better than the form of everyone else was there. There was people all up and down who were like throwing it sideways and granny shotting and hitting the gutter. And I was like, man, nobody actually knows how to bowl. Learn a skill, guys. Come on. It's one skill. Learn to bowl. Bowling's fun. I just don't do it a lot, but I'm not that best, but I can bowl. I bowl a mean 120. That's actually, if you look at my bio on Twitch right now, it says I bowl a mean 120. And that's true. It's mean 120s. Mean 120. Smirky the best cheerleader. You got me thinking of smirking a cheerleading outfit now. That's weird. Ugh. But they also had this thing that you could do with a friend where they're like, yeah, we'll take your pictures in slow motion. It's very cool, right? And add weird music to it. And I covered the logos because who cares about those, right? And I told Michael, I was like, let's be funny with it and like stick out. And you can actually see right here, I'm pointing at the spot on the floor where we're supposed to be walking to. Because I don't think he knew what we were supposed to do. I was like, walk to that spot. And then I was like, all right, now stick out your tongue. And I went, yeah. And he's like trying to look cool. And I'm like, yeah. Bro, if you're not there to have fun, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's trying. He's looking cool. He's trying. So we got that little video. We put it on everything. So that was cool. What that? That's what it was. What that? But we had fun. I like to think so. Even though I followed around Michael the entire night like a lost puppy, and I just listened to his 80 conversations he had with 80 different people because he's the most popular streamer I've ever seen in my whole life. I had a good time. We got picked up, and on our way back, there was a stray red balloon in the street. And I have absolutely seen this movie before. Anyone seen this movie? Anyone seen the, anyone seen it? That movie, you know what I'm saying? You seen? Not It? Yeah, it's called It. It's, you know, the, hey, Georgie. Hey, Georgie. Never heard of It? The red balloon was just randomly in the middle of the street, and I was like, oh, hell no, bro, drive. So, yeah, it was probably just some, you know, nice clown who accidentally dropped it there. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? But then we get to the next morning. This was my morning breakfast. Doritos and G Fuel Energy. Code Mega Snoop. This is Friday. This is officially the first day of the con. All right? I woke up. I carved up. I got my energy. And the partner line to get in to the convention leads to a dead end. That's so cool. All 3 days, by the way, okay? Let me explain something else, because partner privilege does not exist. I'm not joking about this. This is real. Anyone else who was there can contest to this. This is real, all right? This is the convention center, all right? I'm gonna draw it over here so we can like have a little bit of space. This is the convention center. This is like where you go in here, right? And then like this is blocked off like that. And they try to funnel you in here so you can get into the doors, okay? Down here, the line, like on the sidewalk, it splits, right? There's the partner line and the everyone else line. All right? The everybody else line comes all the way around. And it fills in right here. It goes like that. The partner line does this. And it just goes right into a barricade. And it leads nowhere. It just leads nowhere. And so what you're forced to do, and remember, this right here, let me get my brush again. This right here is where security is. This is where everybody enters. So as a partner, you have to go in and then cut through and rejoin this line. And so you end up going in the same route as everyone else. There is no actual partner line. It is just a stray walkway that leads to a dead end that forces you to cut back in and join the same line everybody else is in. Why even have a partner line? Doesn't make sense. No clue. All 3 days, the partner line was like that. Don't even have a partner line then. I don't know, man. I do not know. So the partner line to get into the convention leads to a dead end. That is a true story. Yeah, the partners having to be with the unwashed masses, egads. And like the thing is like, if they didn't want to give any privileges to their partners, they should just say that they're not giving any privileges to the partners, which they've already done. This is the first year of TwitchCon since I've been going for the past since 2017. This is the first year partners didn't get a discount on their ticket. Every year, partners would get half off. Everybody else would pay like $200 to $250. Partners would pay like $100 to $125. This is the first year partners no longer received a discount, and they had to pay the same amount as everyone else. And so if you just wanted to say that there is no partner privilege, just say there is no partner privilege, rather than pretending there's partner privilege and then mixing them up with everybody else, because you're not doing anyone any favors. You're not. You just get a bunch of partners who get angry. And now that they have 70,000 partners, yeah, they're going to hear that people are angry. Yeah, they really needed the extra money, right? Is TwitchCon held in different places? Sounds like Vegas took them for a ride. You think the city of Las Vegas is the reason why the partner, why the partner prices aren't lowered? You think that's why the partner line just... No. Twitch sets up the event. The convention center is just leased out to them. They're the ones that set up the barricades, who decide what entrance you go in, No. This was Twitch's doing. All they were given was an empty building. They got to decide what to do with it. And they really just said no partner privilege. They really did. Was it the same store with Paris? I don't know. I didn't go to Paris. I know for Paris you didn't get a discount on your ticket either. Jeff Bezos really needs the money, guys. He really needs the money. So no, this is Twitch's doing. This was Twitch's mess. Las Vegas mayor is actually in charge of everything. Yeah, the Las Vegas mayor came down and said, "We need Chevron to put keychains in everybody's goodie bags." But yeah, in Paris they made you pay full price for your ticket as well. So, also, speaking of lack of partner privilege, I really hate to go here. I do. I hate to go here. Can you guys give me 1 second? Can I give you 1 second? All right, I want to show off a couple things. They're keycaps. Those are little keys that you would replace caps like on your keyboard, right? That's what that is. This shirt right here, Twitch partner shirt, specially designed, has my name on it. This was my partner gift for being a Twitch partner and going to TwitchCon in 2017. This is a really cool gift. Along with this, in 2017, they also gave me a Coke bottle that, again, personalized, has my name on it. This was the coolest thing. When I first went to TwitchCon, my first TwitchCon, this is what they gave me. I thought it was awesome. I felt cool to be a Twitch partner. It felt cool. Right? Fast forward a couple years. We get this. Okay, it doesn't have my name on it, right? It's a little more plain, but you know what? It says San Diego. It says Twitch. It says Twitch partner. It's a good quality shirt. It feels good to wear. It's nice. It's okay. It's a jersey. Yeah, no, and it looks cool. So it's not this. It's not personalized. But hey, you know what? It's still cool. It's still cool, right? Shows that I'm a Twitch partner, right? 2023. You can replace some of the keys on your keyboard. Thank you, Twitch. We went from personalized gifts with thoughts and feeling to keycaps that I'm not going to use. If you want to say we don't care about our partners anymore, you're doing a fantastic job of making that statement. You are doing so good at telling them that you do not care about them anymore. Not even a full set. Nope. That was the point. And you want to know what's even better? You want to know what's even better? All right, hold on. You see what I'm holding in my hand? That's your partner gift, isn't it? No, nope, nope, nope. This is the affiliate gift. It's essentially the same exact thing. Partner gifts, affiliate gifts. Partners get maybe a couple extra keys. Still not a complete set. But this is the difference. This is why you work so hard, by the way. If you're an affiliate on Twitch, you get this. Do you want to work really hard someday and be noticed by Twitch and become a Twitch partner for extra perks? Here's your extra perks. This is it. That's what you're working for. A few extra keycaps. Why? Why would you work hard then? Why? What are you getting out of it then? I don't know. Why are you trying to encourage people to work so hard to get partner status when you're barely trying to show like appreciation to your partners? Was the trip worth it? I mean, it was literally it was a drive right down the street, right? I'm trying to show you as a Twitch partner how much they're screwing Twitch partners over the years. They get progressively like they're making the badges worse, they're making the partner gifts worse. The partner line leads to nowhere. The partner line to get your badge was long and it was outside and it was in the heat and there was one fan. Man, next year you get a sticker. Here's the difference. I'd actually use a sticker. I would put it on my fridge with all the other stickers. I actually would use a sticker. No open bar, I know, right? And here, beer and wine only. Beer and wine only. I don't want beer. Are you kidding me, bro? Huh? Ugh. More appreciation going towards freaking Jake from State Farm. Well, that's because he's special, right? That's because he's special. So that was my partner gift. And as we were walking back and forth, we thought this was pretty funny. There was a place like in a different convention center right next to it called MetalCon. And we had to guess like whether this was like metal for like sheet metal or metal like, yeah, rock and roll metal. And we saw a bunch of bald dudes keep going in and that really didn't narrow it down. It really could have been like either one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, next year partners are just not welcome, right? So it turns out this is for sheet metal. It was literally a convention next door that was all like, hey, yeah, let's come talk about like how we melt down our metals and like how we're going to, you know, reform aluminum. And that probably would have been cooler than TwitchCon, honestly. That was funny though. We passed that a couple times. But yeah, here's a kind of look at some of the showroom floor. They had the Senpai Squad car. And something that I'll bring up here in a moment after a couple of these. Maybe now. It's so dark. A lot of these booths, you couldn't see anything because a lot of them brought their own little lights to kind of like showcase like what was going on in their booth. And like my phone is good, so it's like going to like capture the brightness. But it was actually so dark in the convention center. I took a picture of the lighting. You can tell here none of the lights are on. If you're looking up, there's like a tiny little light coming from the top. But let me show you an actual picture I took of the lights up top and show you that there is just absolutely none of them are on. Just none. When did I take this picture? It had to have been earlier, right? Where are my pictures? Hold on. Here we go, this one. Twitch trying to save money, but like you couldn't see half the booths because it was so dark. They had like one stray light on here, one stray light on here. My phone captures a lot of the light so it doesn't look dark in there. But trust me, if you ask anyone who was there, it was dark in there. None of the lights were on. It was like you couldn't see where you were going, homie. It was terrible. But some other cool things, right? Like these nuts can confirm it was dark. Yeah, Josh was there. You could tell he was like, I couldn't see anything. These nuts. Here's the Scuff booth with all their Scuff controllers. I can't afford those, but they look neat. They got the paddles on the back. And then they had this nice little Aim Labs challenge where if you got the highest score on Aim Labs, you won like an Elgato product or something.
Move your whole hand, champ. You're doing great.
But they messed up the sensitivity, so like everybody who played it was like, it's too slow, and so every time they were trying to move the mouse, they kept hitting the computer. It was kind of funny. Should have got Josh. Josh did do it. Josh confirmed. It was too slow. It sucked.
Pause. Are you allowed to do that? He's restarting. Go, 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 go.
So, yeah. It was slow and it sucked. Everybody who did it had to change it. Oh my goodness, it was too freaking slow. It was. She was like, I put the DPI at like 1,000. Maybe I'll up it to 1,200. And it was like really the in-game sensitivity that the issue was. Like they had the in-game sensitivity all the way down. All the way down, right? Oh, man. So, she set the sensitivity to -4. Oh my. Ooh. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. But then we got to go see Michael on a panel. He was on like 3 panels the whole weekend. I saw 2 of them. The other one was while I was sleeping, so of course I didn't see it. But he hosted the Jackbox panel with Tyler Oakley. And just so you know, they pay him to do this. He's up there being all like, all right, gamers, we got 10 seconds left. And he gets paid to do that. So that's not a half bad gig. I'd love to do that. Anyone at Twitch, I know I just ragged on you for the past like hour. But if you want to pay me to go up on stage, I know how to talk and I can be charismatic. I'm pretty darn good at it. If I can toot my own horn. Hire me. I'll do it. More stuff on the floor. If you get there in time, you can do a painting session with Bob Ross, even though Bob Ross is dead. But it was cool. It was like you could actually do painting. Yeah, it was nice. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And Alienware had a booth. I guess they just brought a bunch of people over to play Smash Bros. I think. And then Artist Alley was really cool, okay? I loved Artist Alley. Artist Alley was Pog because you had a lot of people doing their own original art. You see the Cuphead right here, which looks really good. Josh, you should have bought this. I'm just saying. With no money, you should have stolen, even though it was a hard work from a independent artist. That's really good looking art. And we go back to Alienware. All right, back on Alienware. What's on Alienware? Oh yeah, you can see the darkness here. Oh, you're right. Yeah. You can see how dark it is. Yeah. This is one of the ones that my phone didn't do well capturing the light. So, it's really dark there. Yeah. But yeah, look at the Cult of the Lamb. I was kind of half tempted on that one. That one looks really dope. Very dark. The whole place looked like that. But Artist Alley is always one of the best parts of TwitchCon because you see a lot of really cool stuff that you wouldn't even imagine seeing, right? So not only do you get neat little pieces of art like this, but you also get pieces of art that you never thought you would get, like this shirt that says, "Don't bully me, I'll come." And yes, Carly bought this shirt. And maybe wearing it right now. What? Yeah, Carly bought this. She's actually wearing it right now while she's sleeping. Josh needs this? No. We got Josh something better. Before I even show it, Josh, do you have it? Do you want to come up here and show it off? I'm going to give Josh the opportunity to show him the shirt that we got for him. It was me and Nerd Noah. We said it's his early birthday present. It's so good. You guys will love it. It encapsulates everything that's Josh. I'll give him a moment to get up here. I'll kind of clear away for him. I made a mess. All right, I'm sure Josh is on his way up. I want you guys to take a guess at what Josh's shirt says, because you're never gonna guess it. You're just not. All right, come on in. Yeah, come over here. Huh? Putin gave that to me. I already bought all the stuff to put it together. I'm gonna get to that later. I haven't showed chat yet. All right, wait. So get it out and then like keep it close to you, and then I'll put up on this one and you can turn it around. It could be anything. It's very Josh-like. And tell me you guys have you guys don't have the emote ready. But once you know what it is, put the emote, alright? Because it's going to be very obvious.
Alright. I'm covering it up.
Alright, you ready? I got it ready whenever you are.
Yep.
Hold on, do I have... I do have that one.
There
we
you
go.
go.
Perfect. Alright, you ready, Josh?
Yep.
Show this. Show it off. There we go. It says, you've ratted your last Tatooine. I love it so much. Please, guys, the emote. We need to see it. We need to see it.
It's fantastic.
It says you've ratted your last Tatooine. So that was his birthday present that we got him. So happy birthday,
I'm
champ.
ironically wearing this to Ohio.
Oh, please do.
I said I would.
I need the shirt. Who made it? It was made by the same guy who made the Don't Bully Me, I'll Come. Same dude.
I'm gonna bully you now. Wait, no.
Oh, he got me. He sure did.
Just came everywhere.
I need names. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to find the bag that. Oh, do you have a thing? Does it say in the shirt?
OOSP Studio.
OOSP. Oh, it's OOSP. OOSP Studio. I'll full cam it here. You can take a look. OOSP Studio.
It's like oops, but oops.
OOSP. Here you go.
Big fan.
They probably have a website. All right, thank you, Josh, for being part of that segment. So yeah, they made some great stuff there, and so when I skip forward, you'll see that this is they also make sticker forms. You've ratted your last Tatooine. Is so good. I love it. Rat wanna cook. Rat wanna cook. And then they also had, like, you can see a few of them around here too. I love this one as well. All blues, no clues, and he's crying. This one was like cheese something, touch grass. They had a lot of really good stuff there. Yeah, they did some really good stuff. So Artist Alley, always 100% some of the best stuff you're gonna see, because you know what? You get actual like good merch there. Actual good merch, stylized, personalized, imaginative, and it's always so beautifully made. Would have bought so much stuff. I know Carly got a couple things at least, so she did get that one shirt though. So good. No, Blue's Clues. We love Blue's Clues. Somewhere else on the floor, they had a Doritos store. Like literally, it was like a box that was just full of Doritos, and you could buy the Doritos, and then they gave out little bags of Doritos for free, and that was the entire thing. It was just a big thing with Doritos. That was it. I mean, like, it was a nice place to stop by if you needed a quick snack. You just grab the little bag of Doritos and be like, hey, thanks. But I remember in, like, years past, there was other booths and places you could grab more snacks more consistently. Like, little, like the G Fuel booth, and you can get, like, a cup of G Fuel as opposed to the little serving, like, hey, try me. Like, you could actually get a cup of G Fuel. Yeah, Doritos are gamer food, right? But I mean, like, listen, Doritos bought the spot. It's not that bad. Listen, a lot of the spots that are on the floor are paid by those sponsors, right? Twitch doesn't choose who gets those spots. They approach Twitch saying, we are willing to pay for that spot. Doritos paid for that spot because Doritos believes that they can market to gamers. Just like for some reason that, like, Chevron thinks they can market to gamers, which they can't. But they tried. But then Michael was streaming, so we went to bother him at the streamer booth because Michael is always so involved at TwitchCon. He was doing 5 million things. He's on booths. He's streaming. I tried to get one of these spots, and they told me no. I guess I'm too loud or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we bothered Michael. And then this is the point where I met XQC because we were in GDQ, and I was like, I'm going to run up to the partner lounge and grab, like, food and then come right back. And we saw you. Yeah, you saw me on Michael's stream. I don't think there's a clip for that, but we saw me on Michael's stream. But yeah, I ran up and I saw XQC, and I was like, oh, bro, can I get a picture? And he's like, sure. And so that's one of the few pictures you actually see me share is XQC. Chevron won't appeal to gamers unless they start selling gaming PCs that turn into cars. Or you know what Chevron could have done? Lean into the whole cars thing. They should have had like racing booths set up where you could go in and do like arcade racing with other players, right? They could have done that. But they didn't. I don't know. They just like they put one dude playing Rocket League on the screen and a bunch of places for you to sit and watch that one guy play Rocket League. I'll get to that. I took a picture. You'll be able to see. He didn't say sure. He said unintelligible. He did. Yeah, I was like, hey, you got a quick second so I can take a picture? He's like, oh, yeah, man. Sound like Porky Pig. I love him though. He's a quirky guy. I mean, I don't love that he like it's not his fault that he gets a cajillion viewers for doing nothing. But he's a funny guy. He's a little quirky, you know? It's not his fault. Actually, you know what's really funny? I hate to point this out. But you see Matt over here looking almost the exact same way. Hold on, I'm just gonna take this and be like, wait a second. Hold on, yeah, I met him twice. Where is... That's so good. That is Matt. No, this one right here is Matt. This one right here. This is XQC, right? Those are not the same person. They look the same, but they're not. Hi, good morning. I love you. Our water might be off still. I don't know. Older guy came over. Yeah, Garrett is just XQC with longer hair and a little bit more personality, less stuttering. But yeah, I met XQC. That was neat. Carly and I on the floor, we had this picture taken in exchange for t-shirts. It's a nice picture. We look good, right? I think we look good. We look pretty good. I think my hair actually looks good there, as opposed to right now where it just looks like it's... I don't know what it looks like it's doing, but yeah, it's... My hair looks like purple here, but like it looks pink there. Maybe it's that lighting. I don't know. Get that weird lighting. And then we went outside. It was really hot outside, but we were at this point. This is still the first day, by the way. By this point, we were running out of things to do. And so we went outside and started playing giant chess because we didn't know what else to do. Noah won between these two guys, so these two dudes together could not beat Noah. Josh looks so contemplative. It's because Josh actually knows how to play. Nerd Noah doesn't. He was just like, well, what if we move this pawn? How does the horsey move again? Oh, it's so good. But we had a good time. So I took a picture to commemorate the moment. There's Ben Royko. He was chilling with us a lot of the day. And then this is the point where we were going to one of the... This wasn't a party. This was... G Fuel invited us to go out drinking with them. They said that they would, like, cover it. Hold on. Is this important? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. All right, so we were invited out by G Fuel, and then this is literally the story I told earlier where we had to go to, like, the Wynn, but we had to go back and get the car. So as we start driving, we see the orb, the ball, do the Spider-Man logo to shout out the new game that we're going to be playing later today. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool, guys? I think that's so cool. Base G Fuel, absolutely. But yeah, the little Spider-Man thing. And then once we got up here, you can already see, truthfully, you can't tell unless you really look right here, all of these cars that are already backed up. Because the light is red, and these cars are past the light. This is important. These cars are past the light, and they're stopped. Because there's nowhere for them to go after the light turned green and they went into the intersection and stopped. You can see that there's like a road work ahead sign because this like 3 lane goes down to 1. It went down to 1 lane and it took us an hour to drive 1.5 miles. It took us an hour. It was terrible. I didn't get any pictures while we were there, but I saw a lot of the guys that work for G Fuel. I saw my man Chris, one of my homies. He's a brilliant guy. He's my partner manager. He just had a baby girl. He loves me and my girlfriend, and he wants to see us thrive, and I love seeing him thrive. And he bought us drinks. So I got a little plastered. Carly might have thrown up, maybe.
It was bad.
It was bad. There was a whole...
It was bad. There was a lot of context on why it was bad.
There was like a whole debacle when we first got there that the lounge that they wanted us to go to was like this kind of more upscale lounge, right? Where it was for fancy people who do fancy things. And so all these gamer kids come in and they're like, no, you can't have that many people here, leave. And so they said, okay, we'll leave. And so then they left. And then the people running the lounge went, wait. You guys are paying customers. Never mind. Come back. Because it's like a bluff. They wanted a bluff to see if they'd actually leave or not. And then so they let us back in and we all sat down and we chilled. And they didn't have food, so we all ate cashews. But we had free drinks and I drank a lot and it was awesome. And then they got really mad because we went from 20 people to 60 people because G Fuel knows a lot of people and kept inviting people in. And then they kicked us out again. And then I think half of them went to a party and I was like, I'm going home. Bye. It was pretty cool. Although here's another fun fact. So while I was there at the G Fuel party, one of the guys who's a G Fuel ambassador, like another creator, he was telling us about how he was in line to meet Booga, who is like world Fortnite champion, right? Really, really good at Fortnite. He has his own line of like merchandise and stuff. And he was like in the waiting line to meet Booga for an hour. And then Booga canceled and never showed up to his meet and greet. And he only canceled like 10 minutes beforehand. Terrible. Just terrible time management. Why do we keep letting terrible people get popular? Why do we do this? Why? What's going on? I don't know. But yeah, that's what happened there. That is awful. I don't know. A lot of these people looking forward to meeting this dude doesn't even show up to his own meet and greet. Terrible. And then I woke up the next morning and I went, everything is miserable. And then I think that's just because in my head, I was all like, man, bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know. I was just feeling down. Maybe it's because of the alcohol. Maybe it's because of the fact that like I was like, man, I want to do more and be a better creator, and I'm really bad at doing that, even though I work really hard and I try my best, and then all my videos get like 1,000 views, and you know, I was just down on myself that morning. Bless you.
Thank you.
So I was like, everything is miserable. Let's go, day 2. But it was also miserable because of the fact that like by the end of day 1, we already felt like we did everything. There's like nothing more for us to do. There was like maybe a couple panels to look at. But that was it. We didn't really, like, half of us consider not going that day. We almost didn't go on Saturday because we just we couldn't think of anything new to do. Like, after Friday, that was it for some of us. But we kind of pulled ourselves together and we decided to go. And I'm glad I did. Also, here's a picture of the kind of drinks I was having the night before. Because, again, it was a fancy lounge and they served fancy drinks. And it got me really drunk really fast, right? There's a theme park with rides and circus. I know, I was talking about at the convention center. There's always something to do in Las Vegas, right? I know that. I live here. I know. At the convention center, there was nothing to do because the whole entire show floor was ads and not interactive experiences and boring. And all the panels were stuff that I've already heard before. Like, hey, grow your stream by having a decent microphone. I'm not kidding. We sat in on a panel that they said, oh, you want to get new viewers, you want to grow on your stream? Well, don't underestimate having a good camera and a good microphone. And then make a Discord server so you can interact with your community when you're offline. These were real. This is what they were telling. I went to this panel because I was like, hey, maybe they can tell me something new I don't know. Reach a new audience. And they're like, nope. Just make a Discord server and have a good microphone. I know, it was like, this is just for brand new people who've never streamed before, that don't know better, that aren't in the culture. I've been doing this for 8 years. I kind of hit a peak. I can't get past it. How do I get past it? There's no panels for that. They don't have that because nobody knows how to do it. So, yeah, it's like going to college and sleeping in class. There was another panel that Michael was on that we were watching that I might have taken a picture of, where it was like talking about like social boundaries and parasocial relationships and like not letting your viewers trauma dump and not giving out your phone number and stuff like that. And it's like setting boundaries. If somebody in chat's making you uncomfortable, tell them that they're making you uncomfortable. And if they don't listen, you can ban them and that's okay. And I was like, I know this. I've been streaming for 8 years. So I don't know. There isn't a whole lot of new stuff for like me. But that drink was immaculate. I did not play Spider-Man. I'm still going through TwitchCon. If I played Spider-Man, I'd still be playing Spider-Man. That should be your answer, right? This is Noah's chin. This is also a picture I took the night before, and that's because the way the shadow was reflected, it looked like he was sweating. That's the only reason this picture's in my phone. That's it. And then so I decided to post it. But anyway, day 2. Before we even showed up, we went to get breakfast. I had a gift card for this place. We thought it was like a $50 to $100 gift card. Turns out it was $25. So, oops, you know. But hey, we got to use the gift card. It made the price of the place marginally less expensive, and it had color. It tasted great. It looked good. There's color in those potatoes and those eggs. Yeah, the home fries, they were potatoes, but they were delicious, and they had some great seasoning on them. So good. Mwah, so good. I got really full. It was like this and then one other thing. That's all I ate for the whole day. Like, this held me over most of the day. So, really good breakfast. Really good. Shout out breakfast. And then day 2 at the con. Couldn't figure out what to do. Wandering around. What is there to do? No idea. Didn't know any of these people. We went to the Jackbox booth. And, oh, yeah, you know what? Hold on. Wait, did I? Okay, I walked around. So, this at the Jackbox booth, let me go over a story real quick, because I guess I didn't post a picture for it. But this was right after I went to a partner kind of like sit down where you can talk to staff of Twitch and tell them what you think of their ideas. And this is exactly where I brought up how I felt about stories, all right? If you go on Twitch right now and you look on the Twitch homepage, the first thing you see is stories, right? And you can go through, and I clicked on somebody's stream on accident. Close the stream. Close stream. Okay. All right, and you can like go through and you can like click on a story and it comes up and it's like, "Wow, that's your story," right? And I told him straight up and I said, "Hey man, one of the reasons why people are using this feature at all is so that they can jump over everybody else and like show people that they're live. Because if you look on your Twitch app right now, it'll show you the most viewer streams first. And if you want to see anyone who has lesser viewers, you have to scroll down. And so to bypass that, people just post on their story when they're live. And now, boom, at the very top, hey, look at all these people who are live, right? And that's what they'll do. They'll be like, yo, live now. And that's what it is. And I told them my idea, which I didn't expect to be received with open arms, but I appreciate them hearing me out. But the fact of the matter is with stories, why are you going to do what everyone else does? Because what we're doing right now, I'm showing you this on Instagram, because Instagram has stories as well, and in a much better way. It has stories in a way where you can store them for highlights and keep them forever. They have polls, they have Q&As, they have interactivity, you can send messages. It's just better. So I'm not going to use Twitch to post my stories. I'm going to use Instagram because there's just more features. It makes sense. And so I try to hit them with that, because I'm not going to tell you that your product is bad if I'm not going to provide a solution. And my solution, and you laugh at me at this, is I think instead of having stories like this where it's just a picture, they should have like little pop-up live streams, right? Where instead of doing a whole IRL live stream for whatever you're doing, you can go live on your story for anywhere between 2 and 4 minutes, right? And you can live stream yourself at breakfast. You can live stream yourself at Disneyland. You can live stream yourself wherever you happen to be. And it'll give a viewer a notification, and they'll pop in and they can be part of that moment. And if you're not part of that moment, then it gets saved for 48 hours in the form of a story where you can go back and you can watch that little short blurb of a live stream, because this is what people use stories for. Here's what I did during this time. Here's my breakfast. Now, what would Twitch do? Instead, Twitch would do like a 2-minute live stream of me playing Jackbox with my friends. You can see Smirky, Noah, and Carly were here. And so instead of you just seeing a picture of us playing it, you could watch that 2 minutes of us playing Jackbox. Or if you happen to be there when I was doing it, you could be part of it. You could chat along. You could see what we were doing outside of stream and still connect with your viewership, because I talked to him. I talked to the guy who made stories, and I understand from a fundamental standpoint, the reason they wanted to add stories to Twitch was so that they could interact with your viewership while you're offline, right? That way you don't have to completely go online and do a whole hour live stream. And sometimes you just want a day off and you just want to be able to post something so that people can see it, right? You would probably be available for FLV. What is FLV? You're going to have to... Is that Valorant? Then yes. Sure. Maybe. Carly and I have to go grocery shopping at some point. But I don't see why not yet. But anyway, so their whole point is that like you want a way to interact with people on a day that you're not doing a full live stream. And I think this is a perfect way because number one, it's different from everyone else. And number two, it reflects the platform better because Twitch is a live streaming platform. That's what it's known for. It's not known for pictures. It's not known for stories. It's not known for videos. It's known for live streams. So your story should be a take on live streams. And that's what I told him. I had a whole thing of notes out and I told him that. And the first guy I talked to, his name was Isaac. He went, wow, that's a really imaginative idea. I really like that. That's cool. And he actually talked to me about how like the reason why stories are in the state that they're in right now. This is true. The reason why Twitch stories are very bare bone is because they were rushed to get them out. They were given a time frame and they said you have 6 months to build it from scratch. And they went, shoot. And so not only did they have to build it from scratch, they had to build the moderation from scratch and they had to build the, everything for it, the API from scratch in 6 months. And that's why it released the way it did. And it doesn't have videos and it doesn't have polls and it doesn't have whatever. And I fully expect that my idea being presented isn't what they're going to go with because when you've already gone this far with a project, you're not going to scrap the entire thing and start new. So when I presented the idea to the guy who actually made it, I'm not surprised by his reaction when he said, hey, here at Twitch, we're always looking for new and experimental ideas that are fresh and different. And he goes, well, but we already have a roadmap for stories heading into 2024, but we do appreciate that your input. And I went, yes, thank you for hearing. Actually, I tried to say thank you for hearing me out, but then he started turning and talking to somebody else. But I think the worst part is that as nice as Twitch staff was to me, there was like a guy at the table who was already also part of the discussion who I swear he had one of those like stuck up mentalities where his nose was so high, it was shooting through the ceiling. And I was like, this is not a guy I would get along with at all. Like, at all. Because they go, what are your thoughts on stories? And he goes, well... And he doesn't even say anything about stories. He spends like 10 minutes talking about his live stream. I go live once a week, and I have this special little idea where I stream for 6 hours, and I talk about 6 or 7 subjects. And I have an auto splitter that cuts up all of my streams for me individually so that I can send them off to my editors and then make daily YouTube videos from them. And I do really well and it helps me connect with my audience. And I'm like, bro, this has nothing to do with stories. Why are you mentioning any of it? Stop. And he finally gets to the point where he's all like, I think stories can benefit from having polls because I would like for my viewers to vote on my polls so I know what to talk about next stream. And I'm like, yes, of course you want there to be polls. Yes, it would be nice to have the bare minimum features. Duh. Why did you come to this meet and greet with staff to tell them something they already know? Of course they know they need polls. Every other one has polls. Instagram has polls. Snapchat has polls. Of course they've already got polls it literally said on their blog post that they plan on adding videos and polls and questions to Twitch stories eventually. It's like you're telling them something they already know. So I was like, this guy was already snooty with the way he talked. But then when it got to my turn and I was pitching my idea of what I think stories should be, which again, I already knew they weren't going to listen to because of the fact they already haven't established an idea and there's no reason a multi-million-dollar company is going to uproot their own idea because one guy tried to pitch a different idea that they don't even know is going to work. This snooty guy cut me off and goes, he puts his finger up right in my face and he goes, well, in my opinion, I love the emote reactions they have on the current polls and are already doing a fantastic job as opposed to other websites like Snapchat or Instagram. And I went, huh? I didn't say that because I'm polite, but I went, huh? Because you know what he's talking about? Bring up your Twitch app. You guys got a Twitch app if you're on, if you don't want to close. So when you bring up a story, right? Let's bring up a story real quick. When you bring up a story, there's a thing in the corner where you can click on this and it brings up a reaction. Komodo did this to my story earlier, and you can click on it and it's like, oh wow, you have now reacted to it with that reaction. Congratulations. That's what he was talking about. What, bro, what are you talking about? What do you mean this is revolutionary and innovative? Huh? What? I'm sorry, are you still in 2010? And so I already knew my idea was going to get shot down, but it felt embarrassing to have some snooty guy try to tell me that my idea isn't going to work because the way that they're doing it now has better emotes or something. I know, and Instagram's been doing that for years. I know they have. Man, that sucked. I'm going to tell you, that sucked. It did not feel good to be there. I don't know how people can have conversations with staff that isn't just like stroking their ego, being like, yes, you make such good ideas. You do so good. Like, I'm trying to provide actual like constructive feedback for something that would be a at least in my opinion, a good idea for a live streaming platform. But I didn't expect everyone to agree with me, but that's okay. But I did get a chance to talk to another person. They were really cool because that guy wasn't sitting next to me as I was pitching my ideas to her. She is the one, I don't know if you guys know this exists yet, she is the one creating the feed. That's what they're calling it so far. I don't think they're going to stick with that name. She said they're not going to stick with that name. But let's do another little fun thing. If you're not on mobile already, bring up your mobile app. Do this with me. Bring up your mobile app and then hit browse right here at the bottom. Hit browse. And now at the top, there's a thing that says clips. And you click that, and guess what? You now have a TikTok-esque way to look through clips. These take featured clips. This is why clipping is so important now, guys. If you see something really interesting on the live stream, clip it. Not yikes. No. This is a good idea, and let me explain how. Because this isn't meant to compete with TikTok. Now, I also wrote down reasons or things that can make it better. So first and foremost, it shouldn't be so many clicks, right? And I told her that, and she goes, yes, I agree. I think you're absolutely right. And on our future rollouts, we're going to be making it where it is just one click. You open the Twitch app, you can click live streams, or you can click your clips feed. Which is a great idea because the idea behind it, the way they're going to market it, this is important. The way they're going to market it is not a competitor to TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Reels. You're not taking edited clips. You're not taking edited videos and putting them up there. You are putting your clips highlighted that is just a raw section of your live stream into this area so that if you're looking for a new streamer to watch, you can go to your clip section and scroll through, and if somebody interests you, you can be taken directly to their channel when they're live. It is not a replacement for short form content. It is a way to discover new streamers. Because on TikTok, you like a TikTok and you move on to the next one and you never see that person again. On Twitch, if you like somebody's clip, it should be directing you to going to their page and following them and checking them out on their next live stream. And they're purposely not putting edited content in there because they want to see whatever clip you're seeing should be a reflection of that stream, right? It would be false advertising to see a well-edited clip only to go to their live stream and see something really dull and boring when you can get an actual clip that is an actual representation of a live stream and then be sent to that live stream. And as long as they market it, that's what it comes down to. They have to make sure people understand, because just like Josh's initial reaction, he's going to think, yikes, this is TikTok. They cannot be doing that. And I told her that. And I said, you cannot be doing that. You have to make sure people know that it's for discovery, not a replacement of short form content. And she goes, you're absolutely right. And she genuinely took my feedback, and I appreciate her for that. Because I think it's a good idea, and I think the way that they're doing it is a good idea. And it just needs some tweaks, and I helped provide some of those tweaks. There is a couple other things They are going to be adding, and I think I can say this. They didn't tell me I was under NDA. This is true. Underneath the streams, there is going to be a like button and a dislike button. Let's just pretend this is a thumbs up and a thumbs down. And I know what you're thinking. Oh no, again, this is probably going to be yikes. Rest assured, this does not affect the streamer. You cannot get dislike botted. It will not make it where you are less likely to appear in recommendations if people dislike you. The like and dislike 100% reflects you, the viewer. So if you go into my stream and you click dislike, then Twitch, when you go to the feed, the shorts feed here that sends you a bunch of clips, will then recommend you less Toontown content. Again, no. There's no trolling. I need you to understand. Before you start saying yikes, before you assume this, it does not reflect the streamer. It reflects you. If you dislike my stream, it means you will receive less Toontown content in your feeds and in your recommendations. If you like the stream, then in your feeds, you will be starting to get more streams like mine. It doesn't say that my stream is going to be recommended more or less. It is for your recommendations. If you don't like Valorant, hit dislike. You're not going to be recommended Valorant content from other streamers. If you like Among Us and you hit like, it's going to recommend you more stuff. So some of it is the game the streamers play. It'll like take their algorithm of like what this streamer plays. It also does overlapping communities. So for instance, going all the way back to it, if you like my stream, if you click like, you are probably going to be recommended streamers like me, such as Smirky, whether he's playing Toontown or not, like Stuck the Duck, whether he's playing Toontown or not, like, you know, stuff like that, where it does not have anything to do with my stream. It does not affect me whatsoever. It is 100% for you so that you can find more streamers that you will like. Don't you already get that from watching? No, because this is supposed to tie in directly to the feed, right? The feed that I just brought up a moment ago. When you go onto this clips feed and you start scrolling through, depending on what you've liked on streams and streamers, you're more likely to be recommended Smirky, right? If you like my stream, you'll see more Smirky. You like my stream, maybe you'll get recommended some of these other guys, right? So that, I think, I told them, I let them know. I was all like, I heard about the like and dislike, but because you explained it properly, brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant idea. So I'm really glad that they're doing that. The last thing that I recommended was something that I'm sure you guys have heard of a lot. Yeah, discovery has always been an issue with Twitch. Hopefully this helps. This last part, I want to... Let's just say we're going to overview and we're going to be looking at streamers in Toontown. No, not even Toontown. Let's get a big category. Let's go let's go overview. Let's just click. This is following. Let's hit browse. Let's click, I don't know, sports. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked sports. But what do you see right now? You see a bunch of streams with really random thumbnails. And why should you click on any of them? Women? That's not. No. Actually, most of them are dudes. To be honest, if you want to be right, it's most of them are dudes. This is the sports section after all. But when I go to YouTube, what do you see? You see a bit more clickable videos. You want to know why? Because you can put your own thumbnail, right? Some of these look a little bit more clickable. They look a little bit more neat because they aren't generated thumbnails from whatever's being part of the video. And so Twitch knows this. I talked to the woman who's in charge of this about it, and she goes, you know, we've been trying to push thumbnails for a long time, and the biggest issue is just trying to get like moderation, because you can put thumbnails on past broadcasts. But putting thumbnails on live streams that go on and offline in an instant can be tricky because people can use those in manipulative and abusive ways. And so they really, really, really want to push thumbnails. They're just trying to figure out a good way, like maybe a good algorithm that can read your thumbnail and tell if it's bad or not as you're placing it. And that way they don't have to manually search and check every thumbnail. Or even adding like a little button here that if the thumbnail is bad, that you can report the thumbnail, right? So yeah, YouTube used to have auto thumbnails, and then they let you put up your own thumbnails, and it increased clickability a ton. And I was telling them, I was like, Twitch could really benefit from that. And they're like, you know what? We know. And I told them that. I was like, you probably know this, and you're probably working on it, and I'm just curious what your thoughts are. And they told me straight up. They said the reason why is because of moderation, because people, if we don't do it the right way, people will abuse it. And I went, cool. Sign up now for the first ever Hype Challenge. Earn awesome prizes, including TwitchCon tickets and hotel. TwitchCon already happened, bro. Huh? Wait, no, because it happens November 6th through the 17th.
What?
Huh?
For next year?
For next year, maybe?
I don't even know where next year's gonna be.
I don't know either. TwitchCon NA ticket times 2 plus 3 night hotel. Twitch OLED. 500 Delta airline voucher. Custom Bose Quiet Comfort headphones. I'd actually rather have that than the airline voucher. Front page carousel for 3 hours. I don't even know what this is. Nanoleaf kit, custom glitch ID. Ooh, this is kind of cool. You know what? I might sign up for this. Hold on. Sign up. Authorize. How does it work? I didn't read anything. I just clicked allow. I take the airline voucher? Yeah, probably. Ugh, I gotta type in information. Hold on, guys. This one. I have 3 different emails. I gotta figure out why, or like for what they need. What you opening there?
The keyboard that I ordered that I tried to cancel because I realized that I could have just used my old one, but then they're like, sorry, we can't cancel it. I'm just like, oh, okay, so I guess I'm getting another keyboard.
Hey, backup keyboard is always nice. Las Vegas. I agree. You can use my my personality. I'm confirmed. All right, what's the hype challenge now? Now that I've actually like signed up, what is this? I'm curious. Where are all those rewards for? Yeah, it's the hype challenge, right? Glitch EXP is a tool developed for Twitch Interactive for use in the campaigns that rewards creators based on the points they earn. The more points you earn, the bigger the reward you receive. The way you can earn points will vary based on each campaign and the criteria determined by Twitch. Please read the privacy policy and contact us. So they haven't told us yet. Reminder, please ensure you have already signed up to participate in the campaign provided on your Twitch username in the relevant form when you enter the website. You will only see the campaign you are participating in. All right. I guess I'll see. Kind of curious. Oh, wait. Hype challenge starting soon. It begins on the 6th. I don't have any... Is there details? Nope. We don't know what the challenge is. Oh! They're asking me to ask you guys to give me money.
Oh.
Hype Challenge is a brand new way for streamers to get rewarded for community support and engagement. It's a 12-day campaign during which you can earn money and unlock rewards through bits and subs. All you have to do is set up the EXP points overlay on your stream. The more bits and subs you receive, the more EXP you'll get, and with that, the more rewards you'll earn. 1 bit is 1 experience. A Prime sub is 500. Tier 1 is 500. Tier 2 is 1,000. Tier 3 is 2,500. What should I do if there's a problem counting subs or bits? Okay, so it's literally like... You were going to say it? Did you already read it? Because I didn't. Do gift subs count? Yes. Alright, so I'm going to be 100 with you guys. I'll do it, but I'm not going to push you guys. I'm not going to be upset if you guys don't give me money. Because that's like... That's a lot. Because, like, how much is it? You said it's 40,000. So, what? 400... Well, it's 1,000 is $10. So, 40 times 10. 4,000. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I would get nothing. Oh, my. No, 40 times 10 is... No, 40 times 10 is 400. Never mind. Okay, so it'd be like you guys spend $400 on me and I get a $40 gift card. Okay, so never mind. That might actually be... That's actually kind of doable. I just got to figure out where the decimal point is. Because 10,000 experience would be $100. This is $100. This is where they... Yeah, so $100. $10 Amazon card. So what's the one that's actually like... $30,000? Oh, guys, that's not gonna happen. That wouldn't happen. Okay, what can I aim for? What seems doable? 5,000? No, that's still $5,000. $3,000, $2,000, $1,000. We might be able to get to this. Probably this. $20 Steam wallet. We could do one of these. But I'm gonna warn you right now. I hate to say it. Michael is probably gonna push hard on this. So if you're part of Michael's stream, I'm sorry if he suddenly starts asking you guys for money. But this is... Interesting. Sorry. I will get back to what I was doing. I'm so sorry to derail you. But anyway, that was what I talked to Twitch staff about. The staff themselves are really nice. That one guy was really snooty. Sounds like a scam. It's not a scam. It's just kind of like, it's marketing. That's all it is. It's marketing. Do you get the lower tier level prizes as well if you reach the tier above it? It's a great question, and it probably says that in the FAQs, and I didn't read that far. But I want to say yes, because that just makes sense. Anyway, found Michael. They were playing Jackbox. It was cool. Also, I missed my bidet, guys. This was like a little... Okay, I don't know if this is an inappropriate picture to post, but... Man, I don't like pooping anywhere but home. I missed my bidet, dude. It's Disneyland all over again. It is. I miss my bidet. Don't poop nowhere but home. We checked out some more stuff that they had. For instance, the Elgato booth. Since when have you had a bidet? This room has always had a bidet, Josh. Did you not know? You want to try it sometime?
No.
No? You don't want Josh trying our
I
bidet?
don't want people in our bathroom.
Okay, Josh, you can't try it. I had no clue. Yeah, I have a bidet in here. I had to poop in Walmart? I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Anyway, we went to the Elgato booth, and we saw a lot of the different stuff Elgato is doing. They have, like, the teleprompter, which is a neat idea. I'm not going to use it. I have no reason to use a teleprompter. The pedal, I think, is neat. Again, I don't think I'm going to use it, just because, like, I have enough buttons on my Stream Deck I'm not using that I need to fill up and honestly need to use more. But it's a neat idea. It's got 3 different pedals that you can click. The one takeaway I did get from the Elgato booth, which has really pushed me to try to do something better with my content, this is true, is the cameras. And I don't mean the Elgato cameras, because I have a C920. That's what this is. That one is also a C920. And then Michael's camera that he has is an Elgato, and it's pretty good. It's a good camera, right? I saw on your Instagram story there was lackluster things. What do you think there was lackluster? Go back to the first, go back an hour in my stream and watch that, because I already went through it. It was a lot of this right here. It was a lot of this. But yeah, it's a lot of that. But yeah, the C920 goes hard. It does go hard. But you know what's even better? A real camera. And that's why, because I have subathon money, and I appreciate all of you guys for contributing towards that. The camera I didn't get from the subathon, but all of the hookups to be able to make it work on my computer, I was able to buy. And this that I've been hiding behind my setup the entire stream. Is what I'm going to try to start using on Wednesday, because everything that comes in for it will be on Tuesday. I got the cable to keep it always plugged in. I got the adapter so it can connect to my computer with the proper cable. And I already have the tripod and the camera, courtesy of Poutine. Shout out Poutine. He had 2 of these, and he said for a while that I could use one if I needed it. But I never had space, right? My office wasn't big enough to be able to set this up. My bedroom was definitely not large enough to set this up. But if I can get all the cables and everything, you're going to start seeing me in a lot better quality. A lot better quality. So, this is a really nice camera. It's got all the bells and whistles. I don't know if I can... Hold on. Gotta, like, take that off. Where's the power? Right here. Oh my, that is a zoom. He's got it zoomed.
Unless it was when you moved.
No, because he's used this before. Oh, you know what? Is it this?
Yeah,
oh,
it's
there we
because
go.
you accidentally rotated it later.
Oh, you guys are going to love this. You got to, like, fiddle with this all over the place. All these little... Look at this. Toontown stream is going to be exquisite. Oh, you know it. I know this can, like, tilt down. Oh, it tilts this way. So it's like, I'd have to, like, turn it around on the... Yeah, I'd have to turn it around. Oops. I got it facing the wrong way. So we'd probably turn it this way like this. And then you tighten it. And then we got to go like that.
Can that swivel to the other side? The screen.
What?
Yeah, so then you can look at your stuff and you'll be able to see.
But I'll also have it connected in
But
OBS.
yeah, that
Yeah,
too.
but yeah, exactly. And you have it like that, right? Ooh, very cool, very cool. So, oh, it turned off. Haha. So I'm gonna keep it plugged in. Make sure it works. But anyway, yeah, this works. Very nice camera. Shout out Poutine. I love that guy. He goes by 404 Saku now. But also, did you realize that the tripod could go this high? Because I definitely didn't have it this high last night. Because I had this thing go up and down, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, it literally the fun story here is that this came to me in a dream that like I was like, it's a tripod, it should go higher, right? And I was really confused why it was only like this high. And I was like, in my dream, I was like, you're stupid, the legs probably extend. And so when I woke up this morning, I saw the little latches on the legs and I went, the legs extend.
Oh my gosh, the fact that your dream, like...
My dream helped me out. I'm coming through here. There we go. So, shout out my dream for... Yeah, shout out Dream. Honestly. Alright. We'll leave that right there for now. So. Time for TwitchCon stories? Bro, I've already been talking for 2 hours. You're a little late. A little bit. Is that Sly? What, that guy? That's Sly. He's chilling. He's having a good time. My dream last night involved me getting into a car crash. Fine. Well, no, I'm not done. I'm still going. I'm letting you know. Please don't get into a car crash. Don't do that. That's not good. All right, but yeah, that was my one pull away from the Elgato booth. Was that I was like, oh man, these cameras that they're using, because they didn't use their own cameras for these setups. They had DSLR cameras. I'm like, why are you not even showcasing your own cameras? Because they know DSLRs are better. So I went, all right, I'm going to use a DSLR. And I know Poutine had been offering me one for years, so I finally took him up on that offer. And I said, all right, bet, I'll take it. And he goes, bet. So he gave me that. Anyway, remember the Chevron booth I said earlier? This was it. This was the whole booth. When I say there was nothing to do at TwitchCon, there was nothing to do at TwitchCon. They took up a lot of the booth here to do like essentially nothing. There was nothing going on here. They would have one person at the front play Rocket League, and it was a a planned streamer to go up there and play Rocket League for all these people. Otherwise, it was just seats. And so everybody there really looking like they're enjoying the Chevron booth, right? Gas up and go at the Chevron booth. I don't know, man. It was just nothing. Bums in seats. However, when I was talking about earlier, how I was like, I didn't know if we wanted to go on Saturday or not. I am glad we did, because that is when I got to see Amesy. She was, hanging out with Michael, because Michael gets his special privileges, and he was in the special lounge and got to see all the special people. And I'm sure you're going to hear a million stories on his stream, right? He's going to sit in the Toontown section, and he's not going to load up Toontown, and he's going to spend 3 hours talking about all the people he saw. But because he was in that special area, and he like took me over there. I wasn't supposed to be in there, but he like took me over there. And when I saw Quackity, right, and I saw Alex, as we were just sitting there talking, the amount of people who just walked by. I saw Disguised Toast walk by. I saw Quarter Jade and Tina Kitten just walk by. They were just chilling. They're just hanging out. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, listen. When you get to that point, that those people are your peers. You don't freak out over them. You don't go, oh my God, can I get a picture? So I didn't get pictures with them. I just went, hey, big fan, right? Michael caught Amesy in there and said, Mega Snoop has been looking for you if you want to come say hi. And she told me this. She goes, I was in the middle of doing signing cards for my meet and greet, and she went, Mega Snoop, set down her stuff. She said, let's go. And we ran out and met her. How was it? Did you gamble at all? No, I live in Las Vegas. I don't gamble. I'm not going to gamble just because I go down to the convention center. It was literally a 20-minute drive from my house. I don't gamble regardless. So, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool seeing Amesy, and she was like, oh my God, you guys are all so cool, and I love you guys. And she got to see Carly again, and we all had a good time and took pictures and just talked. And you could tell like nobody was around too. This is the portion of the building that nobody's allowed in. There was one guy like in pants over here, but yeah, like I said, like nobody was allowed here, so only like the cool people were up here. Yeah, I live in Vegas, so it was really cool having it so close. It was really dope. Then we went to Games Done Quick. I spent like half my time in Games Done Quick because it's always so well set up. In comparison to the rest of TwitchCon, like Games Done Quick is always so professionally done, and everything is neat and orderly and on time and good, as opposed to, the Chevron booth where there's nothing to do. Games Done Quick always does a really good job. And then after Games Done Quick, we all needed to use the bathroom before we headed out. This is a fun story. This is a fun story. Noah goes, can we go up to the bathroom on the 3rd floor? You know, the place that we were just seeing Amesy here, the 3rd floor, because you can tell it's W313. And I'm like, maybe, I don't know. And we get out of the panel we were in, and everybody rushed into the bathroom. And I went, okay, well, I don't want to wait for this bathroom. And I went, okay, Noah, we can go up to the 3rd floor real quick. So he's like, I had to go. He didn't want to wait on nobody. He'd rather take the time it goes up to the 3rd floor. So we go over to the elevator, and there's an elevator to go up to the 3rd floor. Most everybody takes the escalators, but there was like an elevator on the backside. And as we're approaching the elevator, there's like a small group of like 4 people in front of us, and the elevator goes ding. And even though we're already in front of the elevator, let me get the Microsoft Paint reaction, right? There was 3 elevator doors, 1, 2, 3. Me and Noah are here. This group of 4 people are over here. This elevator goes ding, and they cut in front of us to get to this elevator. And I went, okay, they're in a hurry. I'm going to just let them go. And Noah's all like, hey, the elevator's here, I guess. And they like filled that elevator. And I was all like, you know what? You take it. We'll get the next one. And the guy in front goes, yes, you will. Okay, dude. Okay. And you know why he was like that? Because in this group of people, this guy right here being all like high and mighty and trying to block the way, was because the person behind him was Amaranth. Little 5'4", cowboy hat wearing Amaranth who wouldn't look up from her phone. So even if I wanted to say, oh, hey, Amaranth, nice to see you, couldn't do that. She was so engulfed in whatever was going on her phone. So this is a true story. In the brief time that Noah and I ran upstairs to use the bathroom, we got stopped before we could get into the elevator. Had to wait for the next one because Amaranth's bodyguards were all like, you will wait for the next one. And if you don't know who Amaranth is, that's fine. She's famous for having boobs. That's all you need to know. She used to not be. I'll give her that. She used to not be, but now she's gamed the system. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Honestly, that's what I always say. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't have nothing against her. But yeah, her bodyguards. I understand why too, because there's some creeps who will try to track her down. Oh yeah. So then we get to the party for that night. Oh wait, getting to the party before we even get there, there's a story. So we get to the party for that night where I got a special code because I'm a partner, and so they gave me a VIP code, a partner code. And they decide if you're a partner or not by linking your Twitch and checking if you're a partner, but rather not if you RSVP'd through the partner link or the regular link. And so when I wanted to invite all my friends to the party, I just sent them the link I got because I didn't have another link. This is my link. Hey guys, let's go to this party together. Here's the link, RSVP. And so now on Carly's ticket, it says partner ticket. On Noah's ticket, partner ticket. Josh's ticket, partner ticket. The weirdest thing is we get there, Carly scans hers, ding, oh, partner, here's your special gift bag, here's your VIP bracelet, which you have. I scan mine, ding, here you go, sir, general admission bag. I felt like I was a little offended, and I don't usually pull this card.
Was great.
I don't usually pull this card because I knew that mine was supposed to be partner because it's the same link I gave her, it's the same link I gave him, it's the same link I gave him. They all came up as partner. Mine came up as general admission, and I went, excuse me? And so I picked up my badge, and I went, it says partner. I was supposed to get the partner link. And I know I was supposed to because it's the same link. It's the same link they got. Same link. And the lady behind the counter, God bless her soul, she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. No, as a matter of fact, here you go. Hands me the partner bag and the VIP bracelet.
But on top of that is that she didn't even ask for the general admission bag back. She's just like,
oh yeah, I
keep
kept the
that
general
one
admission bag. Yep. And so I got the VIP bracelet and the general admission bag and the partner bag. General admission. And I was going to go through and showcase those. So if you're okay with bringing those over for me, I wanted to showcase what those had. And I'm going to quickly, very kindly, change the pixel frame to Spider-Man for Ethan because he asked.
I want the Cheetos.
All right, you eat your Cheetos. You do that.
Oh, I still have this too.
I will get to that.
Yep.
I will get to that. No need to jump ahead in the story. We will get to that.
Good.
Mm-hmm. All right, Spider-Man. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do this one. Ooh, this one's so good looking. All right, guys, check it out. Ready? Boom, Spider-Man. Venom. Whoa, that one's cool. I like that one. All right, but let me go over the general admission versus the partner bag. This is the general admission bag. Small little bag. We have Noah's half-eaten M&Ms that I held for him. Here you go. That was supposed to be Noah's. General admission bag. We have a bag of Lay's sour cream and onion.
Ew.
Hershey's candy bar. An advertisement for a cosplay contest. Yo, can I get those? Yeah, I still have them. You can have them. Swedish fish. And Airhead's grape. It's just candy. It was candy in an advertisement. That's what you get in your general admission bag. 3 pieces of candy and an advertisement. And a bag of chips. Partner bag. Let's start with the general, right? Hold on, this is still playing on its own for some reason. There we go. Bag of chips, just like before. Another advertisement, different advertisement this time. Yeah, does every general admission get Noah's half-eaten candy? No, not all of them. It had Airheads, but I already ate the Airheads. Another chocolate bar, right? Additional milk duds. Okay, okay. Skittles. All right, solid. Business card. For the person, I guess, another business card. No, this is Blurp. Unlock 3 months of Blurp. Whatever Blurp is. Come on in. Another advertisement. All right, you can have that. That was mine. You can have that. Another advertisement.
Sorry.
You're not.
Sour Patch Kids.
I'm taking over.
A cozy, right? For like your drink, a drink cozy, and a water bottle. And Carly's had a drawstring bag in it. Yep. So, partner's got a little bit more. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. So, we're better off with what we got. We'll take it. We'll take it. Although, you want to know what Carly got that nobody else got? And no, I don't mean peanut M&Ms. I mean an already opened and eaten peanut M&Ms.
It's flat,
when she
like...
opened her bag, this already opened and eaten bag of peanut M&Ms was in her bag. In her partner bag. Man, remember earlier, like an hour earlier, when I was talking about how partners get shafted? Remember that? No, you were asleep. But I don't know who ate her M&Ms, but somebody ate it and then willingly put the empty in her bag, which is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Not only did they do that, but that's how they're treating their partners.
And I'm not even a partner.
I know, but isn't that funny? That's making me hungry. Can I have a chip? Started my stomach go. Brrr. Thank you.
I know I'm trying to get you something because I'll have to leave at like 12:30.
Fair. Wasn't me. No, we got there before you did. Of course it wasn't you. I ate them. Sorry. Partner bag too, right? It wasn't all bad though, because since we were VIP, we could go to the VIP area. And in the VIP area, this party was better because they did have free drinks. There was the one called the Chug Jug, which was like blue raspberry Svedka with like lemonade and a couple of, and a lime on it, and it was delicious. It was so good. The VIP stuff, I didn't want to leave the VIP area. Everybody else had to stand at tables. I got to sit on a couch. We had a waiter come into the VIP room and take our orders. They had, I don't think I posted it, right? They had like chicken strips and French fries and chicken wings and burgers and what was the other one? The cheese curds.
Oh yeah, the cheese.
They had cheese curds. You just eat. They had food, and I was like, God bless, they had food, because again, the only thing I had the entire day was that breakfast. I had that breakfast way earlier, so God bless the VIP area for hitting us up with that. And you can see like this is where the VIP area is like everybody's down here at their tables and they have to go wait in line at the bar and actually purchase food with money, and we were just chilling. We were just chilling.
Let me tell you, some of those burgers and like the prices of that stuff was not.
Oh, I wouldn't want to pay for that. Hell no. And this is something I was telling Noah. You're gonna feel out of place being there, because look at me. I'm a Toontown streamer. Do I deserve to be there? Probably not. But the fact of the matter is, when you finally get to a point where you're popular enough or successful enough to earn to be in one of those places then become beneath you. Because I'll tell you what, the people who are truly deserving to be in that place didn't show up to that party at all. Like, no one from Offline TV was there. Quackity wasn't there. Nobody from the QSMP was there. Right? So if the people who actually deserve to be there aren't even going to show up, I might as well take advantage and enjoy the view while I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we met like really nice people in the
Oh yeah, there was great, really nice people, because nobody in that VIP room felt like they deserved to be in that VIP room. None of them.
Except for maybe the people behind us, because they made it sound like, oh, this is all normal, this is all great and whatever. But I mean, they were still really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. They were nice. They were really cool.
Uh-huh.
I don't think anyone in there was pretentious or rude or mean.
No.
Feel like you're the president. I know. I was like taking advantage of it. I look like the arrogant a-hole that was like, this is normal. I love this. I deserve this.
I was the one that was shocked that when Michael went into the bathroom, and I'm like, wait, we have our own.
Oh,
bathroom?
there was a private bathroom in the VIP. I had no idea. This is actually my second time in the VIP area. I had no idea there was a bathroom in there. Oh yeah, and then Noah. Okay, let me tell you the story of Noah, because you know this story. So in order to get the VIP area, you need the VIP wristband. And you get the VIP wristband when they scan your ticket and see that you're a VIP. We got there before Noah did. We scanned our tickets. Well, mine didn't come up as VIP, and I had to be like, I'm a partner, and I feel bad about that. I do. But we got the VIP wristbands. Noah comes in, scans it, gets the partner gift, and then they go, we're out of wristbands. So him and Josh and Nerd Noah and Ben and Carly, who all would have gotten... No, Nerd Noah wasn't there. Ben and Carly, though, who all would have gotten special VIP wristbands, weren't given wristbands because they ran out of wristbands. And so some of them couldn't even get in. Like, even though they had the ticket, they couldn't get in. So what Noah did is he went back to the front and he said, hey, I'm supposed to be a VIP. Where's my VIP? And the lady's like, I'm so sorry, we're out of wristbands. And during this time, he then came across a girl, right? I think it was a girl, or it was somebody there, who stopped him and said, hey, sir, my mom has one of those wristbands and she's not using it. Would you like hers? And so he's like, yeah, I'll take it. This random person's mom gave him her wristband so that he could use it. How do you run out of wristbands? Because it's a Twitch planned event. Of course they do.
They ran out within the first 20 minutes.
They probably ran out real quick. So Noah still was able to get into the lounge, and we took pictures together. I wonder if I showed any of those pictures. No, not here. They're in the Discord. You're right. I did put them in the Discord. So if you want to check out the Discord, it should be in... Yeah, it should be in the arts and photos in Discord, right? So you can check them right. There's Noah. He got into the VIP area. There's Carly. She's in the VIP area. And there's Michael. He's also in the VIP area. So it'd be like that sometimes, though. It'd be like that. But it was nice. It was a cool party. We only stayed a couple hours. We ate our free food. We drank our drinks. And like I said, free drinks. So because I didn't want to wait on the waiter to come back and forth to deliver us drinks, I went up to the bar and I just asked for a drink, and because I have the wristband, it's free. Like, watching this guy mix the drinks was cool. I like that. It was really dope. He knew what he was doing. They had like Red Bulls and stuff to mix in, and I mean, hey, G Fuel Energy, am I right? But when the drink got Red Bull in it, the drink got Red Bull in it. That's how it is. It was really good. And then about 11 o'clock, the CEO of Twitch comes up to do a Q&A. And I swear, with every question he was asked, he was like drunk when answering it. Because first of all, he showed up an hour late, right? They were supposed to do the Q&A at 10. He ended up doing it at 11. And I swear he was drunk, because I took one video. There was answers he made that sounded way worse. I took one video. This is the one video I took.
One question. Okay, good. I was only going to give you one. When is the next Twitchcon Las Vegas?
Dude sounds like a lawnmower, and you know what? I've never respected him more in my life. This is not an L. This is a W. I love this man. I'm so glad that this man is in charge of Twitch right now. Because not only is he personal, he's actually doing Q&As. He actually answers some great questions, right? Like, even if he is drunk, he answered some good questions. He answered questions gracefully and respectfully and fantastically. He did a good job, and ever since he stepped in, I think Twitch has made some great advancements, right? It wasn't until he stepped in that they allowed you to stream on other platforms. It wasn't until he stepped in that they now allow you to stream on other platforms at the same time. It wasn't until he stepped in that they even considered giving partners a 30-70, like a 70-30 split, and at least they're doing it for partners who have over 300 or 500 active subs, whatever it happens to be, right? It wasn't even considered until he stepped in. So even though Twitch isn't where it's supposed to be right now, ever since he stepped in, it's been a step in the right direction, and he's been way more hands-on than any other of the CEOs of the past, because I actually know who this guy is. I know what he looks like. I know his name, right? Michael has met him on several occasions. Michael has plenty of pictures with him and little, like, interactive, like, videos with him. This man has been doing great for Twitch, and I wanted that to be known. As much as I'm sitting here ragging on Twitch, their CEO is doing great. God bless that man. He looks great in a cowboy hat. Even if he is older than dirt, and the only video game he plays is Tetris, he's doing good for this brand. I'm not really considering multicast because I can't think of another website I want to stream to at the same time. The only one that would even maybe be beneficial is TikTok, and even still, I just don't know. DJ something? No, you're thinking of DJ Wheat. This is Tom Clancy. Pornhub?
But
No.
his username is DJ Clancy 999.
Oh, is that what it is? DJ okay.
Clancy 999.
Okay, then yeah, DJ Clancy. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is DJ something. I remember DJ Wheat because that's what it used to be.
Clancy 999.
Dan Clancy. Sure. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to stream on Kick. I think Kick is a terrible website with bad morals. Even if a lot of the streamers on there are good, they tend to emphasize and showcase the bad ones. And that says a lot about who they are as a company more than any of the other streamers on there. So no, I'm not going to stream on Kick. But yeah, and also he did a Q&A drunk, which is based. So love that guy. I did see what happened with Aiden Ross. He went in, he got kicked out, which of course he did. He was being stupid. He went in wearing kick gear, and he's banned on Twitch, so he's not supposed to be in there anyway. I'm not even shocked. They took care of it really quickly, and it didn't have to become a larger debacle. So anyway, after that party, there was like 5 other parties. I'm not kidding. There was like an e-girl party. There was a party called Senpai Squad. There was the Razor Party, none of which I was invited to. Bless you. But that doesn't matter because I just wanted to go home. This is the best party right here. My bed with my squishmallows and my girlfriend. That was the party I was looking forward to. Was going home and sleeping. I don't know how.
Like one of the best sleeps too.
I don't know how everyone else can stay up until like 5 a.m. partying. I can't do that. No, I gotta be in bed before midnight, dude. I can't. So I was happy to go to bed. You got L'd. Yeah, I feel bad for Noah because Michael invited him to go to the Razor Party, which was hosted by Offline TV. So like Disguised Toast and who else is on Offline TV? Skara, Emmy Roo, and Lily Pichu. Those people. And they told him, like, it wasn't until after he got there that Michael went, oh, you need a QR code. And then Noah went, oh, I don't have a QR code. And Michael went, oh, I guess you're not going. I'm not going to say anything bad about Michael, but that one probably could have been playing better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Love Michael. He's been doing great this weekend. Anyway, Sunday morning, I did not feel any urgency to get back down to the convention center. I saw all the people I needed to see. I did all the things I needed to do. So we watched football at home instead. And everything was on commercial at the same time, and I wanted to cry. And then when I posted this, somebody sent me a message talking about my pointed toes. They were like, I'm a dancer, and the way you point your toes looks like a dancer. And I was like, I'm self-conscious. God, jeez. Giants W, Jets didn't lose. The Packers lost. I'm so sad. How come the Packers keep losing? I'm so sad. So sad. But then we get to TwitchCon, and we go to GDQ, and we spend a good portion of the day at GDQ. And I was telling everybody to meet Michael at the Toontown meet and greet at the donor drive booth at 2:15, and Michael was late. We get there, and Michael was a little late, but that's okay. You might see some familiar faces here. I think that's Rosie the Toon. Is that her name? She streams Toontown. This is Soul. He's in the chat right now. Hi, Soul. This guy, I don't even think plays Toontown. He just showed up, and he won, like, the giveaway for some reason. Yeah, GDQ is great. We love GDQ. Michael signed a bunch of people's stuff. I stood behind a table and watched the Packers lose. That was... Yep. And then Soul got the second giveaway. That is Rosie. You know Rosie. Yeah. It was nice, though, that I did show the whole picture where I went, hey, everybody, smile. And you see all the people that are kind of here. It was cool, though. It was cool seeing people and being like, hey, Toontown community, represent. Let's go. Yeah. Woo! And I think next is the one picture. Yeah, okay, so I got this picture taken. I wasn't going to share it because I did not care for the clicks and the likes and the views. Sometimes you just want to take a picture with a friend and keep that for yourself. However, They only took one picture, and it was with my phone, and so I gave it to Michael so that he can have it too. And then Michael shared it. And then Twitch found it, and then Twitch shared it. So this is actually on Twitch's story. It's a good photo, don't get me wrong. I got to meet Alex, we got to talk, and the funniest thing is whenever I talk to Alex, I swear half the time, this is true, he asks about Brian. He's so curious about what happens to Brian, because no matter what's going on in my life, or Michael's life, or even his life, he finds Brian's life so entertaining. This is true. So I told him about Vietnam, and I told him about Peru, and I told him about the Navy, and he thought all of it was just hysterical, right? Because, like, you can't one up with Alex, all right? He spent $500,000 on his hotel stay this weekend for all of the QSMP members. They had a party bus. They had like a suite in a really expensive hotel with a pool connected to it that outlooks all of Vegas. You cannot one up him on that. What he loves to hear is stupid stories. So I gave him a stupid story. And oh boy, did he love it. But anyway, yeah, that's the story of this picture. I'm still not going to post the picture. It's my picture. It's on my phone. I'm keeping it, right? Noah! My dude! What's up? Know that we can take over the world. Cyborg robot. Thank you so much for the 50. I appreciate it. You didn't even have to do that. Oh my god, you're so sweet. I appreciate you.
At the house.
Well, okay, you know what?
Love
Fair.
you, dude.
I'm glad that you're home. I'm glad you were messaging me to let me know that you landed in Baltimore safe. And you're always welcome here anytime. And matter of fact, I'm glad that like Michael stayed at his hotel so that you could use that room. Because like I know that it's hard for you to sleep sometimes like in the living room with all the noise. So giving you like a room with a closed door, even if Michael's bed was stiff, was better for you. So there you go. Thank you so much, Noah, for the $50. Get many pogs for my dude. Many pogs. But anyway, yeah, this was I met Alex. We had a good talk. And he is always so kind. Like I never get a bad bone from Alex whatsoever. He's like one of the most chill, cool dudes I've ever met. And we got to talk for a good 10 minutes. Like it was like that brief time he wasn't doing anything. So he actually got to talk to me for like 10 minutes. And I'll tell you the other person we talked about, unironically, was Poutine.
Yeah, I remember.
This is a fun story because let me see if I can find this message. I'm going to tell this story while I look for this message. So Alex told me, I don't know if you remember, he didn't always wear glasses. But he hits me up like one time on Twitter a while ago telling me this story about Poutine because he says when he was at VidCon in 2019, he saw somebody roll into a party with the coolest looking glasses and hair that he had ever seen. And he went, man, I want to make that kind of statement. I want to be so cool that when I walk into a party, everyone turns and looks at me and sees my cool glasses and hair or whatever it is. And he says from that moment on, that's when he started wearing sunglasses everywhere he goes. He's inside right now and he's wearing sunglasses. Every picture he takes, he's wearing sunglasses. And he credits that to Poutine because this is my DM with him from, last year where he messages me. It's so funny fun fact. I met Poutine at VidCon party in 2019. I never talked to him or anything, but I vividly remember his hair and glasses. When I saw you interact with him, I was like, what a small world. And so he told me right then and there when I saw him the other day, he credits his glasses wearing to Poutine, which I think is so funny.
And when we told Poutine that yesterday,
yeah, I told that.
He had the biggest grin on his face. He's all like, I love that.
He's like, I wear these because I'm blind, homie.
But he was over the moon on how he felt like, oh my god.
So now you know why did Quackity start wearing sunglasses all the time and why does he wear them inside? Credit that to Poutine. Oh, so that's a fun story as well. But yeah, it was a good moment. It was a good time. I got to talk to people. And like I said, as I was talking to Alex, we were in that special area where like this guy's toast walked by and half of Offline TV walked by. And I didn't have time to fanboy over them because I'm sitting there talking to Alex. I did never get to tell Alex to tell Carl Jacobs that I'm sorry. because I did snuff Carl Jacobs last year, but hopefully this somehow gets around to Carl Jacobs. I'm sorry for snuffing you. I'd love to meet you again. I'm sorry that you missed TwitchCon to go see a Buccaneers game, and they still lost. That must have been tragic. Anyway. This was taken at the Toontown meet and greet. I thought it was a cute picture, so I posted it. This was taken at the Toontown meet and greet. I thought it was a cute picture, so I posted it. This was the wall where everyone came up and decided to, like, write your names. I wrote my name right there. And then there was this dude over here erasing names. I don't know what this guy was on. Maybe he just wanted a big section of it for him to write his own name.
As we were walking back, he was drawing a picture. So he erased people's names so he could have that space for himself to draw a picture.
Hopefully it was a good picture. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's why you need to get like permanent marker. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't have good markers. These are not permanent markers. But I wrote Mega Snoop. Little zoom in right there. That's it. Mega Snoop. There I am. Noah wrote his on like the very top of the wall. You can't see it. But then the guy actually took the whole thing home. Like he took it off the wall and took it home. And so Noah's name was on this little piece of board that we see this guy walking out of the convention center with. It was so funny. Oh, and this is probably my favorite part, right? This is the moment where this water bottle goes on a journey, okay? So we're in GDQ, right? And my friend Noah has this water bottle, and he's got to go to the bathroom, and he doesn't want to take the water bottle with him. So he leaves the water bottle, and he says, Aaron, can you watch over the water bottle for me? And I say, sure. I'm sitting there at GDQ for a little bit, and you know, me and the bottle are getting a little bit bored, so we decide to go on an adventure, right? So I got bored, used the wrong type of board, but that's okay, and said we're going on a walk. And I start taking Noah's water bottle all throughout TwitchCon with me, right? We look so happy together. We're up at the second floor. Look at the view. It's really nice. I took him to his first panel. I'm not sure what's going on. The 4 people there seem very interested in whatever that guy is saying, though. I took him to the partner lounge. It was his first time in the partner lounge. He had a good time. We went out onto the terrace. We saw the beautiful view. Look at the orb out there. He really loved it. And then I brought it all the way back and gave it back to Noah safely. And I told Noah, I sure did watch your water bottle, champ. I love that's a TwitchCon highlight. I love that that's a TwitchCon highlight too. I wanted to really emphasize that I took his water bottle all over the convention center when he got it to use the bathroom, and when he came back he saw that me and the water bottle were gone. Oh, but hey, we like to have fun here. Oh yeah, and this is while we were at GDQ as well. So we might have been watching GDQ and then had the Dolphins-Eagles game up on Noah's phone. The funniest thing is there was another guy watching GDQ doing the same thing, but you could tell who he was cheering for. Because this is the Tua, and this guy's wearing a Tua jersey.
There he is. It's Tua.
He actually had on his phone for a while. He had the game up. So I was like, Tua, what are you doing here? You gotta get back to the game. So that was really cool. Who is the quarterback? You don't need to worry about it. What were the water bottle's thoughts on the panel? I think the water bottle was a bit traumatized. He found the panel boring. He found the partner lounge a little too much, right? And then the last night, we went out to Chili's. We had a wrap-up dinner. We had the whole gang. We had, you know, Ben and Carly, and then me and Carly, and then Josh and Alexander Leinhart and Kanoa, and Michael didn't join us because he's too busy being a partner. Michael's still not home, by the way. He's still too busy out being like a partner and an ambassador and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Michael's still not home. He's still having his TwitchCon weekend. For me, this is where the TwitchCon weekend wrapped up, and now I'm ready to get back on the grind of content creation. I want to bring you guys some of the best streams, some of the best videos. I'm going to try to put a lot more into shorts and YouTube shorts and TikToks. I think I wanted to take that little bit. That's why I muted the music during this like Twitch water bottle thing. I want to make that into a short. I think that would be really funny. I think that would be really cool. But that is unfortunately where this one ends. That is my TwitchCon weekend. As you can tell, a lot of this stuff, the lackluster stuff, was towards the beginning. because that was all my first impressions. That was me going through and seeing everything. And when I realized the con didn't give me anything to work with, I focused more on the interactions I had with my friends and the things that we did together, because that was what was important. That was what was fun. Whenever you go to a convention like this, regardless if the partner gifts are like not as good as they were last year and the badges are flimsy and not well made, it's the connections you make with people that really make it worthwhile. And so if I recommend you guys, if you ever feel like going to a TwitchCon, I wouldn't go for TwitchCon. I would go for the friends that you see there, right? Get a group of friends, get a hotel together, make it a trip, have a good time. You're not going to have fun by yourself, but you will have fun with a group of friends.
Yeah, like one person said, like, as a Vegas enjoyer, I really despise TwitchCon being here this year. But that being said, I'm grateful that I came. This is going to be the first TwitchCon that I mostly skipped, and that alone made me sad. This industry is evolving so rapidly, and I sometimes feel like I don't have a seat at a table anymore. The interactions I had this weekend, though, really grounded me and reminded me how much I love this. So if we shared a conversation, a hug, or even a handshake this weekend, please know that that was my highlight.
Aw, that's nice.
And that was Vern.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah.
Vern